Apparently this guy just said I should be put down.
Like a dog.
You know, justice will not truly be served until these people are put down. You know, and that's when it'll really be put. You know, justice will really be served.
You think that poor people should be able to sell their organs? Let's just say anyone. I guess there.
That's a tough one. That's a very difficult one. I think on the face of it, people should be able to do what they want to their body, right? I think most people would say that. But considering like the economic situation and then what it would mean for our society, I think it's a bit too much of the private. Like when you're selling limbs and stuff, like, do you think it's possible that we're going too far at that point?
I don't know. I mean, the next step to that one is, how do you feel about check cashing places or payday loan places?
I do not know much about them, so fill me in.
Payday loan place is I mean, I'm sure you've probably seen them. They're like, well, I don't know. If you live in a nice area, you haven't seen them. But in shitty areas, they're like these stores where you can go in and they'll loan you money on your upcoming paycheck at a pretty fucking high rate.
Right.
Like what you would call exploitative, I guess.
I mean, I don't know if I would call that necessarily exploitative, but I understand. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just getting, well, I mean, if you don't know about it, it's kind of hard to have the.
No, but I could imagine, like, basically you're getting paid $1,500 at the end of the month. They'll give you $1,500 now, but you're going to owe them actually like $1,800
like
afterwards.
No, not $1,800, like crazy amounts.
Like 2,000, let's say. So like almost 1/3.
No, I think it can go more than that. It's
okay,
like
well,
weekly APR.
Absolutely.
I don't know how bad it is though.
Okay.
I think it could be like you could pay like $500 a week, and it might be like $3,000 or something you do. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's very high, but I wouldn't inherently think that's predatory. No.
Interesting.
Yeah. I would have to think it over.
That's the definition of predatory. I don't think so either. By the way.
I think I would have to look into it a little bit more, but I don't think that would be predatory. Because I would argue that, like, well, I mean, listen, I'd have to look into the whole system, but yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Go ahead.
What's Dan crying about now?
I think it's a bad deal, but I don't know if I would inherently call that predatory. No.
Steve, you're gonna have to. I'll come over. Can you text me your address? And you're gonna leave there in an hour and a half, right?
Why are you coming here?
Jesus, I can't win either.
I didn't even know you existed outside your house. You're like a hologram to me.
No, I mean, if you want to come here and then from here we can go to the restaurant, I'm definitely down for that.
If he wants to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then you can just drop me off the way home. Okay. You have to text me your address. Wait, so you guys have an hour and a... What time are we going to the restaurant?
We're going there for 8.
We'll be at the restaurant at 8 o'clock.
Yes, sharp.
So you're going to leave there at...
7:30, 7:40?
Yeah, 7:30, 7:20 maybe. Will depend on how far it is in traffic.
Oh, yeah, like, sit up in my chair. All right, fine. I'll go put on pants and shit.
All right, fantastic. Looking forward
do
to
it. Do I need to know anything to get into this building?
I just have to go down and let you in. Just text me when you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't talk shit until I get there.
We've been talking shit this entire time.
And I assume you did the one in here, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That slap shit was wild.
Why? What is... I don't know why she wanted to.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
There you go.
You didn't go crazy. I can say.
I feel like one day someone's like, I was a misogynist. They're gonna play that clip, and I'm gonna have a good laugh.
Bass.
Like, you see the way he slapped a woman on the street? But yeah.
Please. Oh my god. Restock the merch.
If you told me today I was gonna slap a white woman, man, shit, I would have.
Middle Eastern woman. Careful.
I mean, she's white presenting. I don't give a fuck. That was amazing. It is a sickness, but I enjoyed it.
Look at how cute these are, okay? So firstly...
we are going to start. DGG.
Check this out.
Go ahead, begin.
Cute?
What is that? Is it a bird?
It's a duck.
Is it a mountain with snow?
Why?
What is the next one? Show me. We are going to proceed.
The next one. I might finally stop wearing t-shirts.
What you are going to wear? A hoodie? A dress shirt? No.
Polos!
It is not possible. Actually looks pretty good.
Look at it, and it's got the duck!
I actually like this.
How cute is that?
This one, I enjoy it. You are going to buy it. It is time for Christmas, eh? Look at this one. This one, it is a mountain as well as a bird, eh? It is a snowy peak.
Another one. Cute.
Yes. We are going to enjoy this one. You are going to buy it, eh? You are going to buy it for you, your little brother, and your mom. So that when Steven her, he can live in different clothes. Okay, we are going to
Also,
proceed.
more polos. We've got
What-
more Russell guy.
Ooh, your jimmies have been rustled.
Whoa.
Your jimmies have been disturbed. We are going to buy this one too. Every time you see him having waffles in chicken with a Nazi, you are going to wear this one. What is the next one? Enjoy it. We are going to bring it out. We are going to do the entire match line. Show me. We are going to enjoy this one.
Let's see.
The jimmies have been rustled. We are going to make money. We are going to make a lot of money. I'm trying to make sure you are selling everything. They are going to clip it. They are going to share it.
Zipper hoodies.
Ooh, and it has the D on it.
Oh, so you know you got the big D in you. Oh my god.
D is not for Dick. It is for the greatest. That is Steven.
Cute.
Destiny Bonnell the second. Sorry, I forgot how to count. Bring out the next one.
Final one.
Bring it out. The last one. It is the best one. It says not a.
Not a cold.
Oh, my apologies. Not Mr. Girl. This one's right.
Cute.
I preferred it when it was not a cult. That is you. You are not a cult. But not a cult is okay too.
Base.
This shirt, I like this one. Is this also one of yours?
Yeah, he's a cute dude.
Is this yours?
Yeah, it's me.
It's a merch line?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Stand up one more time for me, my friend. He's wearing his own merch right here. As you can see, this
Always.
one is a great drawing. It is Steven after he has discovered fire.
Bro.
Someone's gonna come out with a shirt, not a. I hope someone does.
Wait, is it? You've seen John Wick, right?
I have, yeah.
There's a very famous black actor. I don't remember his name. I know he's in The Wire. But he plays the hotel guy, the desk clerk.
Yes, you're talking about the guy who's with the police officer, the police chief in
The Wire, yeah.
and I think he goes on to be like a school counselor afterwards.
Is it ever weird to ask a black dude to be like, can you do like the full on like Nigerian or Sudanese or whatever accent? Do you ever think
It is weird if they're not like actually Nigerian.
What is that guy?
I
have no
actually don't
idea.
know. I actually have no idea. I don't know. My accent is actually South African, so it's actually from Uganda. It is based off Dr. Martin Semper. You know this one? The one who says the gays eat the poo-poo.
Ah, I know that guy, yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever seen, this is a shot in the dark, have you ever heard of a movie called The Last King of Scotland?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No.
I don't know.
That's not Braveheart?
No, it's not Braveheart.
Okay, because he was the last king of Scotland. I know. Shout out to Mel Gibson.
Base.
Yeah. That's good. Guys, purchase the merch, okay? If we notice an uptick in sales today, how much would be a good marker?
If there was a...
What is a marker that you want that would hit that you would be like, that's impressive, it's worth like noting?
Like,
for sales on merch.
Oh. Like dollar amount or?
Or amount of items bought.
I don't know. A lot, I guess?
It would be a lot. There's like 100 items, 200 items, I'm asking you for a marker.
Where's Ninu? Ninu, how many did we sell last time? How many items? It was a few thousand last time. So we did that again.
What, over the course of the year?
Over like 2 months, I think.
Okay, listen, guys. If you guys get to 500 units purchased by the end of this week.
But we don't, hold on, it's not out yet.
It's not out yet? When is it coming out?
I don't know.
On the website.
Probably in a few weeks.
Yo, Ninu, work overtime. Get it out tonight, okay? Jesse's gonna make a reminder tomorrow. If we get to 500 units by end of next week, so we're Sunday today, so by next Sunday, if we get to 500 units purchased, okay? What are we gonna do? I'll be involved.
We'll have another debate between ABBA and Black Anna.
I'll have an in-person debate with Anna.
In person.
Okay, I will fly to Toronto. I will find her in the 6. Okay? All right? And a blue hair. I'm not dyeing my hair blue. You think of me as a black man, I'm dyeing my hair, you are bugging. Okay? I like Steven. I don't like him that much. I'll debate, and I'll debate laugh. I won't debate laugh. I'll do somebody in person. Who you guys can pick.
Shit, when she got in here earlier and it was Lycan.
Bro, yo, shout out to Lycan once again. That was dope. But Lycan's sitting here right now. Lycan, congratulations. You got me.
I mean, like, if it was the case that, like, for instance, like, let's say Max DMs me, and Max is like, I'm coming for you. And I'm like, I'll be here at 9 o'clock, motherfucker.
Real quick,
that would
just
be
so you
insane.
guys know, Lav Loon is in the call right now.
What?
I thought you were banned from this Discord.
The
Oh, no. I thought she got banned.
Thank you, man. I was pretty proud of that one.
That was exceptionally good. How did you find the picture?
He's probably friends with her on
She tweeted
Discord.
it out recently.
Okay. Really impressive. Really impressive. Like it. So yes, guys, get on that. Get on that merch. Destiny put out the new merch ASAP, and so we can buy them. Ninu, get on that shit. Slap Anna. Oh wow. Hey, shout out to Cherry.
Is this you, younger you?
That's me today.
Oh, okay. Based.
Yeah, I look crazy in that picture.
For Annalicia and Abba live stream. Thank you.
Yeah, yo. I'm gonna do something. Oh yeah, isn't he streaming about you right now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, pull it up.
What? Are we gonna... What? Oh, this is what you and Preach do.
Pull it up. Marquette. Here you go. Review the racist liberal gets mad and runs from debate.
That is alternative to the false truth you've given them. And
This is just... He's just boring. He's just gonna say a bunch of...
all they know is this guy because he spends 10 hours stream. So they feel like it's their friend. They watch this guy for 10 hours a day because they don't have anything to do and he doesn't have anything to do.
True.
And that's why you could never tell them anything different.
Okay, we have that John said peace to the saints.
Look at this crazy face he's making. Look at that he's making this crazy face. How
I'm assuming you're gonna review this at some point.
I
no
know.
one makes that face
No?
when
I went
they're
over
not
his life. The dude
emotional.
is like a scam
Somebody
artist.
tell me something different.
Hold up, son.
Thank you, Fit John.
What happened?
This guy is a scam artist.
Oh, why is that?
Like his whole so like for instance, like he made a website just to say he has $100 million net worth. He made a website that talks about his net worth and it says $100 million. It talks about himself.
How do you know his net worth?
It's all fake. He's an actual scam artist. Like this whole profile is fake. He's not an emerging leader. He's not anything. This is the app that he says that he like invented for some company they work for, Fletch. It hasn't even been downloaded 1,000 times. I bet most of these downloads are probably just from people working on the project, seeing if it works on other devices. Like this guy's whole life is a scam. He did a rug pull for $2,000. Limited supply, Assassin coin is now available for purchase. He announced his coin on YouTube. In SoulScan, if you look at the TVL, the total value lock, it looks like the pool was at $2,000 for a couple of days before collapsing to zero. If you look at the trade section, there's a bunch of transactions for removing liquidity. The transactions are going to his address, which have his own NFTs on them. $2,000. I noticed in one of his Kevin Samuels videos, he's calling out Kevin Samuels because he's saying like, oh, well, bro, when I search for your name, I don't see any companies you own. Aren't you an entrepreneur? So I looked up this guy's companies, okay? I looked up this dude's companies. I was curious, well, what do you own? What companies you done? This guy moved his entire business to fucking Erie in order to try and secure, hold on, $50,000 of investment. This is a guy that's worth... Oh, and then also, somebody emailed me this, but I don't have it. I don't have it on hand. He created a fake website to say that his net worth was $100 million. Marquis Burton, net worth $100 million. Also, this guy, he clip chimped my shit hard and he tried to get me banned before we even spoke. Stupid.
2 hours in, right? And there's still another.
Look at this clip chimp. Hold on. Watch this. Saint and Sinner says you're stupid.
2 hours in, right? And there's still another hour, 40 minutes. And here's the funny thing. No one's made a penny from the whole thing except the bisexual white dude who's been playing video games the whole time. How ironic. Everyone else has been pouring out their passion, their arguments, their solution, their thinking, and the gay white dude playing the video games is making the bag. Look, he might not know how to live his life in terms of morals, but he knows how to get to the bag. Shout out to him, because he didn't use
Who is this degenerate loser? I want to start calling black people out. These motherfuckers, we're going DEFCON 5 on black people. Saint and Sinner says you're stupid. What was that fucking rapid fire edit? What was that rapid fire edit? This is the same kind of comment Kanye got canceled for. Let's see if the powers that be hold consistent. For those being intentionally blind to the racism, here it is. Start railing against black people because of what one man says is clearly an indication of racism. It would be sensible to respond to the individual, not attack the group. I just know that because everything else about this guy is fake. So for instance, like he says he was part of like a bunch of startups and business and shit, right? He has a company that tried to make an app. It has less than like 500 downloads on the App Store. Like it was unsuccessful, and he moved the whole company to try to get like $50,000 in like venture capital. The guy's like broke. No offense or whatever, but like he presents himself as this like super millionaire guy. He made a fake, and originally it was called BBC documentary, or he called it a BBC interview. Does anybody have the link to this? I don't know if I have it anymore, but he made this isn't it though. Oh, hold on. BBC Emerging World Leaders. He had his $200,000 house foreclosed years ago. Oh, this whole video is fake. We can watch this again.
As we leave Jomo Kenyatta Airport, Marquette's mobile rings. The chief of police is phoning to welcome Mr. Burton to Nairobi, sharing that an armed guard will be waiting in the morning to escort Marquette wherever he wishes to go. It's a mystery as to how such a young man has so many extraordinary connections around the planet. Marquette Devon is the real-life James Bond. Of all the leaders I've documented, I've never witnessed an armed guard so taken with the person they are charged with protecting. Marquette is a man you share your
this is done by the
secrets
BBC?
with.
No, he lied and he said it was, but he had to take BBC out of the title. But he said this was a BBC documentary on him, like interview.
What was the
And now-
BBC's involvement, if any?
None, there's none. This is just a video that he shot of himself and he paid for a woman to do a voiceover. All this shit is shit he wrote.
Is a man you share your secrets with and laugh with. Marquette Devon Burton is enchanting and bold and kind. The Kenyans literally rolled out the red carpet for Mr. Burton's arrival. He is an enigmatic figure, a businessman and a boxer, an author,
VIPs.
a stoic and a poet, and above all, a philosopher, a leader in reforming global human culture. He's written a 3-sentence Bible. Be yourself. Be good to yourself. Be good to good people. And here he is living that.
Hey, shout out to Nairobi. Let's go. Let's go.
He is Mr. Rogers of the modern era. There is much that is wrong in the world today, but there is only one who is doing something to make change around the world,
The only
to
one.
ensure that boys grow into strong men and leaders, and that girls grow into ladies, great mothers, excellent wives, and productive citizens.
What a guy. He also did a crypto rug pull on his audience for guess how much money?
How much?
Throw out one figure you think. What would he scam his audience for? How much?
Scam?
Yeah.
He
He made a YouTube video promoting like you guys should join this crypto fund. It would be like super sick, and then the next day all the money came out and it crashed.
You checked the wallet and saw it?
Yeah, people can see that the funds were all transferred to him.
That's
Yeah.
actually wild.
It was for $2,000. $2,000.
This is wild.
But anyway, yeah, that's that guy. He's actually fake. When in the middle of our debate, he pulled out like a watch that he was selling for his friend in the hospital. It was like insane. Like, yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know much about his background and stuff like that. I've seen a few videos and I enjoyed those. So those are some of the ones that I'd seen. So all this is all new info.
I clearly don't.
But I did watch the debate. The debate was wild to watch.
Yeah, 1:16:45. Look at this shit in the middle of our debate. Hold on.
Like a real narrative of a guy who was
There's no way you can throw up a 900 before
practicing
you get to this guy? Are you
homosexuality
serious?
in a ghetto long time ago when it was not very
How much you want to bet this guy's anti-Semitic too?
He taught me a lot.
We both have each other.
But he also
Hold on.
gave me a unique perspective. So definitely recommend checking that out. You can get the Black Box on Amazon. Way more important than that, I want you guys to, if you're a religious person, pray for one of the saints. He's actually in hospital right now. If you're not a religious person, send some positive wishes. He produces this right here. And the reason I want to mention this is because Daniel John, who's a good man, a very strong man. I know I've had him in my house. I've shook his hand. He's in the hospital right now, and he produces this product which we sell for him at thesassin.com. And he sold some of these to you guys. You guys have supported him, but he can't mail them out right now because he's in the hospital. And so I trust that he's going to make a full recovery because he's a strong man.
Okay, we're going to get this 900.
For him.
Okay.
And I would love if when he gets out, we can send him a big check for all of these.
What's weird?
Coming for the
necklaces.
900. Yeah, what?
Wait, what was weird about this clip?
He's like, his friend is in the hospital supposedly, and he's saying that he like makes these like medallion things or this jewelry that you can like buy from the store. But I guess he might die, and I don't know. There's no guarantee he's going to sell it to you. But it's just shilling for his friends like merch while he's like in the hospital. That's just very funny to me. I don't know. It seems a little bit weird.
Okay.
Everything about this guy reeks of like scam artist.
Okay.
Aside from like the fake BBC video, the fake website that he made of himself to say that he has $100 million net worth. The $2,000 like rug pull that he did. When we were on stream, he kept saying that like he's done conferences. He's a technologist, whatever the that means. I was trying to ask him what an NFT was, and he obviously didn't know. And then he started to say that he educated people on making and building NFTs, whatever the that means.
And so I told him like enough tea, like NFT, like NFT, like what is an NFT? What is an NFT?
Real quick, can you guys stop trying to join the chat because it's full and it keeps on popping up in this. So if you guys can remove, stop trying to join. It's kind of like blocking my view.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Talk to me.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for a lot of the work that you do actually on here, because I used to be a Destiny fan, but I learned that it was actually kind of silly because that's actually a girl's name. So I don't know, it seemed really feminine of him to like do that type of stuff online.
Okay.
And I really think a lot of the indoctrination that he does online is just really pathetic. I think it's really ridiculous. And he actually also doesn't know what an NFT is. So I was wondering if you could explain it to me.
These guys are awesome. I like these guys. Talk to me.
Oh, hey, Marquette. All right, so I got the command prompt open. What command do I have to put in to make an NFT? Because
so for example,
right,
if you
I
want
got
to generate Solana, do you know how to generate Solana?
Solana? No. What command do I?
Oh, silly buddy. Oh, how's it going? We got a black one. This is good.
A black one?
Yeah.
What?
Destiny does. I don't know. I mean, did you see the Jesse Lee Peterson interview? You had to be asked a lot if he liked black people. So I'm sorry. I'm really starting to doubt if he does. No, seriously. I've been watching him for a very long time, and I followed a lot of things from his life, and now I'm actually really starting to doubt everything. So I don't know. But you mentioned Solana, right? That you can generate.
Generate Solana wallet. Do you know how to do that?
So you're at this point, you're done engaging with it.
Yeah, no. I think he's actually a scam artist. Yeah, I don't engage with him anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's no point. Like Okay, but also hold on. This is important. Let's see what you got.
What is this? What am I doing here? I've seen you play this game. What is this game?
You're gonna hit the enter key.
And what am I doing?
You're gonna see if you can stay on beat. $860. Not bad.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's no 900, but still pretty good.
Okay.
Better than most people's first attempts.
Hey, I got a bunch of ones in the middle here. Right. I mean,
Yeah,
I like
you
those.
did,
And then
but
I got some big fuck ups.
You fucked up quite a bit. Let me show you what a 900 looks like real quick, okay? Why'd you fuck with my? Why did you do that?
What do you mean? No, you were. No, I saw you. You were cheating. You were using multiple fingers.
That's not cheating. That's keeping the beat.
I stopped the other finger. You had 868. What, you gonna talk shit?
What? Because
if I knew I could use 10 fingers too. I would.
Yeah. You can use as many fingers you want.
No, you were going
go ahead.
Yo, chat. You can't see because he does it off screen. He's cheating.
I'm not. That's not cheating.
No, he's cheating. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's not cheating.
Whoa, what is this new technique I ever heard of?
Okay, go ahead.
The Juilliard
Go
music school.
Go ahead.
No. I don't know what that technique is.
I'm just keeping tabs of the beat.
Okay, do it without other. No, go ahead. Just tap it like I did it.
Okay.
No finger tapping. I'll pray for you.
You fucked me up by talking. You're talking. You're talking. You gotta give me some silence. Hold on. Okay, better than you.
873.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was 873.
Well,
yeah,
see?
way better.
Chat, I want you guys to get on Google, okay, and do the double tapping. I seen his.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, that was some crazy shit. Yeah, because he got 2 hands going. This shit hit different. He doing it again.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that was 896.
That's part of the strategy.
He got the. Ooh.
Try it.
You know,
try.
it's funny. It's funny you talking about.
Do the double tap.
I'm just
Do
saying.
the double
no,
tap.
Hold on, I don't know what that technique is. I never seen that before. That was a new move. This guy needs to hit 900 so bad. Don't think it's gonna happen this time though.
Fuck, you can't, because as soon as you start talking, it just gets fucked up. This is fucked, dude. Oh, thank you. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Keep it going because it's really hot.
So this is the shit that you guys can't see because.
They all know I do it. It's part of the strategy.
Okay, so just want you guys to know. So anytime you guys are playing this game, just learn this technique.
Oh my god.
But hey, shout outs to you, man. Shout outs to you.
Thank you.
Whew. I'm glad I got to learn the
Yeah,
tricks of the trade.
how to keep rhythm.
I think today we're just exposing frauds the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Fuck, I wrote something down earlier. Actually, no, I don't want to bring that shit up again.
Could bring what shit up again?
No, we're not doing that.
What, my relationships, my
No,
life choices, the people in my stream, the.
I don't care. I actually, somebody mentioned this, but I don't even know how true it is. Remember when you kept saying Lav is intelligent?
Yeah.
When you vouch for her, and this is partially like Lav's fault as well. When you vouch for intelligence, do you not think that people feeling you may be biased because you had a relationship with her factors into the fact that they don't trust your judgment on this individual?
Yeah, people say that shit, but like I've had like so many different like takes on people that I haven't had sexual relationships with.
Yeah.
And this is why like I wish I could show another world where Sneeko was a girl. Everybody would accuse me of simping and trying to fuck her. Every single person would. Because like how are you gonna bring a guy on that's platforming Nick Fuentes that's doing all this blah 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 blah, right? Or look at the like people would say that. But I mean, like, it is what it is. Also, I still stand by the idea that, and you've heard her speak, people confuse intelligence with so many things. She's intelligent, but she has dog shit takes. She's got a shitty personality. She's easily controlled and manipulated or whatever. But, like, she seems like she's read on some shit. Like, she doesn't sound stupid, right? And you've seen her, as mad as these people get, she gets in these debates with, like, 4 or 5 people at a time, and she runs circles around, like, 3 people trying to nail her down on a point, right? So she's not stupid. Same thing with Max. Max is not stupid. They're just a little fucking crazy.
Okay,
and,
so
like,
maybe their definitions of intelligence and, like, wisdom...
Yeah, they think that like intelligence is like agrees with me or has like good opinions or is in STEM or some shit like that. I guess I don't know.
Do you think that she's actually able to think through these concepts and like be really well developed with them, or do you feel like she's just regurgitating stuff that she's like learned from like feminist theory?
Right now it's regurgitation, but she's
so how much of that is intelligence?
Even being able to. Okay, here's a question.
Go for it, yeah.
You've seen me be on Fresh or Fit. How many of those girls could regurgitate even the shit she says?
Yeah, but that's a pretty low barometer. But I don't disagree.
Yeah, I know. So I think that like here's the thing.
Average population, you probably feel like she's probably a little.
Absolutely.
Okay, I can
yeah,
agree with that.
Yeah.
I can agree.
But like she's in an environment right now that's very conducive towards never like improving or learning. 100%.
Okay.
Like guaranteed. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would concede on that point. I think was it Supreme who said this? But do you ever get tired of all the memes of you bringing out people on and people assuming like you've had some kind of relationship with them?
So here's where I stand on that. I fuck a lot and I enjoy that and it's fun.
Yeah.
But and the problem is people never believe when I say this. Like there are people that I've had sexual relations with that I'll bring on stream and like I'll light them up and they say some dumb shit. Yeah. Like I have a pretty I can cast a wide net and catch a lot of fish So I don't need to like drown to try to get one. Like people are gonna assume that I'm gonna like simp for somebody or like change my opinion for, but like my integrity online is more important than like fucking one individual person, because I can always have sex with other people. Why the fuck would I care? Right. So like the things that bother me is that, one, the assumptions about having sex with people is weird because there's just no reason for it. Like whether I do or don't it shouldn't be a topic for discussion.
It shouldn't be a topic of discussion. Why? Because
it's making assumptions that, one, can be offensive or degrading to the other person, and two, it shouldn't be relevant to what's on stream.
Okay, I can see that being true for you because I know how peculiar you are.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that's necessarily true for the people you're interacting with, one. And two, it doesn't mean that's not generally true for most people.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
I would
for
argue most folks who would fuck another creator or another streamer of sorts and then have conversations, it definitely colors the way that they talk to each other.
Yeah, it definitely can for a lot of people. I agree with that 100%.
Right.
For sure.
So you might feel like you're immune to it, and let's say you're 100% are, it doesn't mean that the person who's interacting with you is. Like, I watch the way Lav talks to you and the way she talks to me, it's different.
Yeah.
It is. She's hyper flirty, and like, so even some of the stuff that she alludes to.
You're that is true, but in the end, who did she end up simping for harder? It was the guy that she didn't have a sexual relationship with. It was Mr. Girl, right?
Right, but that's for some other psychological reason.
Sure, no, I'm just saying at the end of the day, like, it might be that there are some, but there are also people, like Brittany, for instance, is one of the people that I'm the most flirty with on stream. We have no sexual relationship. Never have. Not even remotely anything. So, I mean, like, I don't know. I just think, like, there's sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It might make other people treat me differently. That's possible, for sure. Right. But there might also be girls that treat me differently because they want to fuck me, we haven't. And I can't control that. Like, at the end of the day, like, if somebody is making consistently, like, dog shit arguments or dog shit things, they're probably just going to show up on stream because people are going to light them up, and it is whatever. Like, that'll just happen naturally over time.
Okay, so if you're... Okay, so here's the next question. If you're flirty with people, okay, on stream.
Yeah.
Flirt with women specifically, generally, okay? Mm-hmm. And you have fucked some of them, and you haven't fucked some of them. Mm-hmm. The issue becomes, once they know you have fucked some of them, they're going to assume you fucked most of them.
Or all of them, yeah.
Or all of them.
Yeah.
And it's not totally unreasonable to assume that because you haven't engaged in that behavior before.
Sure.
And so I think once they understand that that's happening, yeah, I mean,
the reality is that, like, there have been guys that I've brought on that if they were women, people would say it's all simping. Fuentes, Mr. Girl, and Sneeko are three people that if they were women, I would never hear the end of my community.
I'll concede that.
All three of them. And then there are girls that I've brought on that I've had sexual relationships with that, like Lav, for instance, is one of them, and I'm like screaming at her, "Shut up, you stupid bitch!" So it's like, it's not like I'm simping for these girls that I've like had sex with.
That's fair.
It just, yeah. But I mean, like, I understand why people might get the perception, but yeah, I don't know. But the weird thing too is I have to be careful about the, like, well, I haven't even had sex with this person. I haven't had sex, because if I say that too much, eventually they're gonna ask about somebody. And I'm going to have to be like, I can't comment on that. And they're like, oh, well, you could comment on the other one, so that means you did, right? Yeah. So, like, I accidentally leaked yesterday that me and Dan have fucked a lot. We have an active sexual relationship, you know? Hey. So, yeah, so at some point I can't even, like, really talk about it. Yeah. Because then people start making...
You're right. And sure. I think that's probably unfair to you. I want to ask you, so moving past, you know, the accusations of simping or whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you have any reservations about seeing people you bring on stream?
Fuck no.
Okay. And why is that?
Because sex is fun. Why not?
Okay.
Chances are, if somebody's single, I have a flirty personality. A lot of people I interact with have flirty personalities. Yep. Usually the other person is the one making the first pass at me. Like Lav, for instance, DM'd me first. Mm-hmm. I didn't reach out to her initially. She reached out to me, and I think she's even admitted as much. And if somebody's gonna reach out to me and they're gonna be flirty and shit, yeah, fuck, why not? I'm in an open relationship. Like, why would I not?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
I think where it becomes weird, and we've had this discussion about people in workplaces. These are not they're not employees or not whatever. Mm-hmm. But one can easily make the case that, like, let's say, I'm coming at it from the super uncharitable position. Mm-hmm. You're a larger creator. There's smaller creators trying to grow. Mm-hmm. You guys have an unfair power dynamic. It looks wild on you. They're trying to grow, so they weren't able to voice their agency because they're worried that you're not going to bring them on stream or whatever it is. And you can fight that, obviously.
For sure.
What would you say to the people who might come at you with that kind of situation?
There might be people that feel that way, sure. But what I would say is that, like, I'm hyper conscious of that dynamic, and if that even becomes a thing, I'll usually, like, explicitly address it. I'll tell the person. Like I don't know if I leaked those like publicly or not with Lav, but like I've literally said to Lav, like, hey, when she started to stream, because initially she wasn't streaming, I said like, hey, like I see you're like getting into streaming and stuff more, like whether we do or don't have any sexual interaction, like that, you can always jump in, blah blah blah. Like I'll have the conversation explicitly. You could say that like, well, even if you have that conversation, they might still feel some type of pressure.
That's what they would say.
Yeah, but then at that point, there's two weird things that pop up.
Yeah.
Is that one, some people might feel the pressure even if nothing has happened. And then two, what about people that are like, couldn't I theoretically say that some people might be abusing me? Like, what if there's some girl that wants to come on stream and then she like starts hardcore flirting with me to do it? Like, isn't she kind of like flexing a power dynamic there when she's like, I'm gonna get on her stream and
Absolutely,
be like, fuck him, right?
she is.
So like, yeah, like I try to be mindful. If there's anybody, and I always, I always encourage people to speak out if you think I've like fucked you around or I've done wrong to you or whatever. But like, I don't think there's anybody that I've like, they kind of, I flirted with them and then they said no. And then I was like, well, you're not coming on my stream anymore. Like that, I don't think there's not even anybody that's even made that accusation towards me.
No, but the issue would become, and this is not what I think is happening. This is not what I think.
Sure, that's
will
fine. I
happen.
understand.
Yeah, they would probably make the argument that because these people feel like they want to grow their careers, that they may not be in the right headspace to engage in these kinds of relationships consensually. And you might think like, yo, I check in, I ask them the question to double check. But because they're trying, because like when it's your livelihood or your career, I think people view it very differently than if it's just a random. If it's just a random person who wants to come on top, that's different than someone who's actually trying to grow.
Sure, and I could understand that. I think this is a very fluid situation where it's hard to call out a right or wrong, but there's red flags for sure. So these are like a couple of things that I would be like wary of. Okay. So or these are a couple of things where I would say it's probably not as much of an issue. One is my platform is super open. There's a lot of smaller creators that jump on my stuff. Sure. If my shit was really exclusive and all of a sudden people started hopping on just because they'd fuck me, then I could say like, okay, well, this is a little weird. There's like 4 girls that are in like the super exclusive Destiny room and all of them had sex with him, right? That would be pretty strange because now it seems like there is kind of like a pay for play there. That would be one thing I would worry about.
So use the ratio. Is there a balance between the ones you have fucked? And
it's not about the ratio. It's about that, like, if you're basically like any streamer that's involved in any of these circles, it's really easy to DM me and jump in my room. Like if you've been on like any Chud show, you can basically send me a message like, hey, I want to come in and chat about this thing. It's like, okay, sure. Or like I do like my sub call-ins or whatever. Like there's a ton of people that cycle through my rooms. It's not like an ultra exclusive club and all the girls that have gotten in there have just happened to have sex with me, you know?
Okay. All right, let me ask you this question then. Is part of the reason why you're willing to engage in these dynamics, even though there's like just a small amount of risk to you, okay? But you're like, hey, listen, whatever, I like sex, it is what it is it because it's easier?
What do you mean by easier?
I mean, they know about you. You get what I'm trying to say? They know what you do.
I mean, to some extent, it's like it's in my face, right? Like
right,
if I got,
right.
yeah.
Because throwing the pussy at you, you feel me?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm gonna catch
it.
it.
So it's easier. I mean...
Yeah, of course, to some extent, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like why do people tend to fuck like coworkers and colleagues and shit, right?
It's
or students, not students. I'm sorry, classmates, right? It's because these are the people like in your vicinity and shit.
Yeah. I mean, even students. The reason why they fuck the students
is because they're there. Yeah.
It's not because they're there. It's because the students look up to them. So there's already that dynamic, and so they're like, there's an attraction there. Plenty of students want to fuck their teacher.
Sure.
Most people have like a fantasy about a teacher they find attractive. They want to fuck them.
There is that, but I think a larger aspect is just that they're all together. If you're like a 29-year-old man and you've got a classroom full of like 18 to 25-year-old women, like it's at some point, right? You have to be very, very, very careful there, or you're gonna fuck up. Like, right? It'll happen. That's why every famous guy. It's like why every famous guy eventually fucks up and cheats on his wife because all of a sudden he's got all these opportunities all the time, right? And then I also think that like the flip side of it is weird too, where it's like you never have sex with any coworkers, you never have sex with any fans, so like you exclusively have to go to like you're basically saying all you have is Tinder at that point, and you shouldn't even put your YouTube in there because you don't want to accidentally run into a fan. Like that would be like the alternative.
I don't think fucking fans is an issue. I think fucking fans or a fan whose career could strongly benefit from you, I think, is where it gets to the weirder portion. That's what.
Yeah, I guess, but I think that's as much on them as the other thing.
I agree, but I think this society doesn't allow for that to be the reality.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, you're right. So, but like,
if
you're doing some crazy shit,
I'm not thinking about what's right or wrong. I'm thinking about what's practical and what you need to do.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say that that's like manipulation on both ends. If a girl messaged me and she's like, "Listen, I'm a blossoming YouTuber. I only have 100 subs." But if me and my 4 girlfriends all fuck you at the same time, will you like host my stream? I'd probably say yeah. I'd be like, sure. But she's manipulating me at that point. I'm only a man, okay? I'm only a human being, okay? But I'm getting manipulated.
I feel you. I feel you. Cool.
But that's why I've always said that, like, and I always say this, like, people can leak logs if they want or whatever. Like, there's never been a moment where somebody's like, can I come on stream or whatever? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, what are you looking like today? Like, what are you wearing? Blah, blah, blah. Like, that's those types of, like, interactions.
Turn on your camera.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God, that was so creepy.
Turn on your camera. My chat wants to see you. I want to see you. Turn on your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
But I also understand that, like, the sexual dynamics of my entire life are, like, really fucking out there and bizarre. Like, right, because, like, right now, like, where I'm at right now is, like, my whole community thinks that I'm horny and have a sex addiction and I've got too many problems. And then all of the red pill people that I deal with think that I'm like a cuck that cries in the corner as, like, a BBC NFL player is piping down my wife and I get nothing. So it's like everybody's engagement with sex on the internet is, like, all fucking cringe as fuck to me.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know.
I think both of those perspectives are kind of cringe to me.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a sex addict. I just think... yeah, sometimes as dudes, we just engage in sex that probably isn't to our best benefit business-wise. And I think you can see that, but you're saying you're fine with it because, like...
Yeah, maybe, too.
It's not that big of a risk.
It's also one of those things that becomes, like, a self-fulfilling prophecy. So, like, well, for instance, like, people are saying it's a problem that you have sex with so many people. And it's like, it's not. It's a problem because you think it's a problem. But, like, up until the Mr. Girl stuff, there wasn't anything on my stream where people were like, oh my God, that improper sexual relationship. That had just never, ever been a thing. It only became a problem when Mr. Girl said it was a problem, but it's not even a problem. It's just people think it's a problem because they think it's a problem.
I don't think it's a problem. I think it could be a problem.
It could be. No, that's always true, for sure.
I thought that before any of the Mr. Girl stuff, to be honest with you.
Sure. People are even saying, real quick, people are even saying Anna in chat, even the Anna stuff only became a problem when Mr. Girl and Left started to mine that to make it a problem. But I understand the Anna stuff is a different situation, but, like, it's only a problem because other people are saying it's a problem. But I mean, like, yeah, even for Arianina, for anybody else, it's a problem because other people are saying it's a problem. But up until, like, the Mr. Girl stuff, none of this, nobody was like, oh my God, this is, like, a huge issue with the stream. Like, I don't think so.
I think maybe your fans were, but I think for me, and what I've always been told and what's remained true is, like, you just don't f people at work.
That's one of those pieces.
And I agree with you that it shouldn't be a rule, but I understand why it's in place because I've seen it get messy at plenty of work jobs I had, and I've seen it get messy for a lot of other creators. And so it was like a matter of, like, I've had women before who wanted to work for me, and I said, listen, we work together, there can be no sexual stuff, and you flirt, so you cut that shit out. So if you're working for me, that's it. And that's where we went, and I'm cool with it. But I would not want to play between both because I've seen it get messy so many times. I just avoid it because I've seen it go bad.
And that's great if you do, but that's one of those pieces of advice where people are like, oh, don't ever f coworkers, don't shit where you eat or whatever. Everybody f coworkers. It is a rule of the workplace that it is, well, at least in the service, low-level, minimum wage world, it is absolutely true. Every restaurant, every fucking fast food place is the most incestuous fucking place. Everybody's fucking everybody. Everything is messy. Now, maybe not in the fucking engineering world where it's like 95% fucking men, but if you walk into any restaurant, everybody's fucking everybody.
All right, peep this. You're 100% right. And I've seen people from those positions, like managers and employees, and get fired sometimes.
Well, that's different a little bit, but sure. I'm talking about coworkers fucking.
But even coworkers, I've seen plays with anti-fraternization policies where, like, even them, like, they weren't allowed to be doing that, right?
Yeah,
and then,
probably am.
And so what do they lose? They lose their job at fucking Chick-fil-A. Who cares? It's a different thing when you're on these things and it's these levels. You get what I'm trying to say? Guys who have secretaries, well, they make them sign a bunch of NDAs and stuff because they understand if this came out.
Sure.
Okay? So what do? These people use sex workers, so they avoid doing that shit at work because it can become a lawsuit or they can lose their place in the company. You're not wrong about people fucking people at work. It's just generally the implications are really bad, so they have to sign a bunch of paperwork about saying they'll never engage in it or they'll use services outside of it, but they'll never do it at work.
Yeah, right? I think that this is my take on it. It's one of the reasons why I think that adults fucking minors has become such a problem. This is my understanding of the world. If any man and any woman are in an environment where they're spending a lot of time together, I think inevitably a high percentage of them will start fucking. So I don't know if we've talked about this before, but, like, one of the takes of being on stream is that, like, before, if you were a 25-year-old fucking a 16-year-old, you have to do a lot of creepy shit to even get to that point. Why the fuck is a 25-year-old even seeing a 16-year-old? It's usually not happening. They're working different jobs and they're in high school versus college or post-college. But today, you've got 30, 40-year-olds on these internet chat rooms, so like 15, 16-year-olds, and just by virtue of them all being together, whether they're minors or not, people just start doing wild shit. And I think that's why so much more happens.
Accessibility is making this worse.
Exactly. That anytime you throw a bunch of men and women together in an area, eventually their shit is going to start happening. Probably. Not with everybody, but eventually, like, shit is going to go down. It could be coworkers, it could be worker, whatever the fuck it is, eventually shit is going to. That's what I think. Yeah. And I see it happen over and over and over and over and over again where,
That's
but, yeah. But before, society was kept on rails so much. Like, even if you were, so, like, even if you were, so here's a funny thing. Today, I would say that like a 19 and a 17-year-old is cringe, or like a 20 and a 17-year-old is like a little bit cringe, maybe, or whatever. Or I'm sorry, people will say that it's cringe today, and I'll be like, I don't really know if it's cringe. But back in the day, like sometimes the age gaps were actually a lot harder to achieve, right? Like a 17-year-old that just starts dating like a 19 or 20-year-old, that would be really hard because that means that somebody from college is hanging around high school students looking for people to date. And you're either at really shitty college parties or you're a college guy like creeping at a high school party. Like that's usually the only way it can happen unless you started dating in high school and one graduated, right? Whereas today, everybody's thrown into the same arenas because everybody's online. Everybody's on Instagram, everybody's on Twitter,
Would you actually? So isn't that why they put people when they put the people on like sex offenders list? They may say you can't live within 400 miles of a school,
or you have to notify them or whatever. Not 400 miles, but
well, that might have been much. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So that you don't have the accessibility to even have the opportunity because like being around them might be a risk.
Basically, I don't know what the reason is, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right. Chat.
Oh shit.
What? Dan's here?
Why would he not message me on fucking?
How long's he been there?
No wait, I don't know if this is Dan. Oh sorry, never mind. It's not Dan.
Okay. Hey, I'm outside your door. Open now.
Yeah.
Imagine it's Mr. Girl, bro. I'm going straight to the kitchen, grabbing knives. Mr. Girl about to be Mr. Cut. I'm not even playing. If I saw him in real life, I definitely think we have a problem.
Dan or Mr. Girl?
Mr. Girl. 100%. I wouldn't even assume this guy's coming around with good intentions or neutral champions. If I ever saw this dude in real life, I would assume it's a fight or something about to pop off, and I'd be ready for it. I'd be watching. I don't think this guy would just show up in my vicinity for no reason. So I would assume he came to do something.
Damn.
I'm serious. I really think he's actually a threat.
Oh.
What's poppin', Sherry? My half Dominican sister.
Hey, what's up? Steven, you're gaslighting your chat.
Over what thing?
Oh, here we go.
Over Lav being smart.
Oh God.
It has backfired on you for running the charitable defense for Max, where you had to play that clip for people to remember how fucking bad that was.
How bad what was? The rape thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What is she?
Lav can't tell the difference between you being able to repeat her position and you supporting it.
Lav can't tell the difference. Oh yeah, but I don't think that has anything to do with her intelligence. That's just because she's a fucking moron. Do you understand? There's a difference there.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
No,
what? No.
It's right now. Okay.
Why would she just Cherry?
She does that.
Yo, Cherry, you need to stop.
She does those drive-bys.
No, Cherry, you need to come back, girlfriend. Listen, we need to have a conversation.
She does those drive-bys.
I even asked you to turn on your camera. I was being very kind. Come on now. All right. Thank you for coming back. So let Steven respond.
I think that right now there's a lot of social pressure for her to act like a dumb fuck, and she's very bad at resisting any of that. So whoever's around her, like if Max were to say tomorrow that 1 + 1 is 3, she'd like be tweeting that shit out and calling everybody that says differently like an asshole or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, but you also thought that people were just like not understanding Max.
I think that people had a hard time understanding him. Sure. I mean, like I gave a pathway to understand him, but yeah, I mean, I think now in retrospect, as the wave function collapsed, it's probably more creepy than non-creepy. Sure.
Yeah, so maybe don't do that super charitable thing, like for Lav and her intelligence, when it's like everyone else throwing it in your face, like, hey, bruh, this
I'm not
is
like, it's not a matter of just like, here's a question. If Lav took an IQ test, what do you think she'd get? I feel like she would get like 120, like unironically.
See, that's so hard because you understand that you can look up most of the answers.
No, it's not about looking up the answers. It's just she has like.
She's absolutely the type of person who would look up the answers.
Okay, that's not the point of what I'm asking you. Okay.
Okay, if she didn't look up the answers, I think she gets like the same result as Xander Hall. What was that?
Xander Hall? No.
Yeah.
You put Xander Hall and her on the same level of intelligence?
Yup.
Okay.
What, is Xander Hall smarter or dumber?
Xander Hall is like.
Shout out to Xander Hall, bro.
Yeah, okay. Listen, I love him, okay?
So what do you think the issue is then why she can't confront?
Is that the guy with the
those...
bisexual lighting thing?
No, Xander Hall's just special.
Okay, shout out to Xander Hall.
Yeah.
It just seems like a lot of her arguments are just regurgitated points.
Yeah, they are.
And that's
I agree.
Why she can never
hasn't critically
engage with anyone.
Yeah, she hasn't critically engaged with a lot of the shit she talks about. I agree with that. She's regurgitating a lot of shit.
But you think, and I understand where you're coming from. You think that this is good debate tactics. That she's very she's just
slippery.
winning an argument. But I don't think they're good debate tactics. I think this is like
What do you mean by good?
showing your face that you're a fool and you don't know what you're talking
I mean,
about. So
when
you
I
just
say-
are going to repeat it from the beginning.
Sure, when I say good debate tactics, I mean like she has like high verbal IQ and she can navigate debates well. It doesn't mean she's making correct points or good arguments. She just stumps the
Yeah.
fuck out of people she's talking to.
Yeah, that's not smart though. That's just
You have to have I'm sorry, but you have to have a level of intelligence to even be able to have a sophisticated enough understanding of language to do that and concepts. And she does. She can run circles around people. Doesn't mean she's right, and oftentimes she's not. Doesn't mean she's not hypocritical, and very much usually she is. Doesn't mean she's making good arguments. They're usually dog shit, but she's pretty intelligent in terms of her being able to do it. Like, but I mean, like, I understand there's a lot of people that aren't going to agree with that. That's fine. I'm okay. No one has to agree with that. I'm not forcing you to agree.
Cherry, do you play D&D?
no. I've tried D&D.
Okay,
once,
so when
but-
you like create characters like strength, dexterity, constitution, wisdom, intelligence, she's got like high like 16 intelligence, but she got like -4 wisdom. She's like socially retarded when it comes to actually applying it oftentimes. And so I think that's like the argument like most like, Destiny in this camp might make.
Yeah. She's like 16, 17 int. She's like 6 or 7 wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cherry, you should play D&D sometime. It's actually a lot of fun.
Okay, are you going to play?
No, I already play. I play on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Me and Steven are going to start a campaign
No. Maybe. But
in the future.
we'll see.
We're going to be role playing. Do you want to join?
Maybe.
I appreciate you being open-minded to it. How does it feel? How hard is your clip knowing you were right about Mr. Girl and Laugh?
It's hard as
Describe it.
Why?
No, describe the feeling, not the clip.
okay.
No, describe how it feels for you to be right about everything. Okay.
She left.
I'm trolling it, so let me stop.
Okay, wait. Now Dan called me. Okay.
All right, yeah, you good. You can take care of Dan. Shout out to Cherry though. Shout out to Cherry. Shout out to everybody who saw it coming. You feel me? Shout out to Tree. Tree, if you're watching, shout out to you. Tree.
Wait, can you send Uber trips to other people?
Yeah, you can send. Absolutely, you do send.
Why am I getting on my Uber app, Dan's shit? I'm not getting charged for this, am I?
I think it's for your previous Uber trip. It just came up, potentially.
It's literally giving the offer to tip. It must be for Melina.
Yeah, Melina might have probably charged you, because they were leaving in.
No, it's. Okay, I don't know. Never mind. Okay.
Just believe, man. Just believe. What's up, chat? All right, chat. Run me some topics. Make it good.
How do you feel about white people doing African accents?
I have no problem with it. There's plenty of like white Africans who live out in Uganda and South Africa, and if you do it well, nobody's problem. It's only when you do the corny shit. Today I have monkey. No, don't make it bad. But if you do a great African accent, people are gonna love it. People, most cultures, like even if you do a good like Haitian accent, there's nothing wrong with it. Haitians will enjoy it, just as long as you do it well.
All right. So, how do you feel about being able to buy and sell Orbiter stocks, Ava?
So what Orbiter stocks?
Yeah, you can be bought and sold on the open market.
Oh, bro, I don't think about that nerd shit.
Okay.
People said, "Yo, Apple, you're in the running for Buddy of the Year." I said, "Suck my I don't care about none of that stuff."
Based.
Yeah. Do I actually get a prize if I win? Is there like money involved?
Not yet. Supposedly there's going to be a sponsorship, and depending on how popular you are, you might get some subs or whatever. But it's only
these fans are trash. They're out here selling and buying stocks and then giving awards, and they give nothing. Yo, f you, chat. F all of you guys who are participating in this shit and not putting up $1. Get him out.
True.
I see Dylan Burns joined. Dylan, what's popping?
Hello. How are you doing?
All right, Mr.
Oh, what's
Burns.
up, stranger?
All right, Mr.
Hey, Lycan, how have you been?
Been well, man. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm back home. I'm happy to be home. Everything's going great.
We're gonna get ramen soon.
Dylan, do you have a gripe you want to bring up to Destiny that I can mention once he returns?
Yeah, I wanted to ask him a little bit more about his policy towards Russian nuclear weapons, because I've come to the conclusion that it's all bullshit. We should just call their bluff.
Word. Okay.
We should have called it 20 years ago.
Back, we're gonna do politics.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Because I'm tired of talking about Lav's intelligence.
Amen, brother.
Right. Anything but that.
Yes.
You know what? I got a message yesterday because I think I posted like a few replies to Mr. Girl's tweets, just like it feels like you're putting like all your chips on a pair of twos here. I don't know what you're doing. That's all I said. And I got like messages like saying like, "Hey Dylan, you should really stay out of this, man. This is some dangerous territory." And I got it from like 2 or 3 different creators. Like, Dylan, this is dangerous stuff to weigh in on. Like, what? He's like, there's no winning sides here. It's like, what the what happened? Did I miss something? Did I miss something, or isn't it all pretty clear?
It is pretty clear. I think some people are like worried because like Mr. Girl's got serial killer vibes, so if you don't want to be put on a list.
Understandable.
Yeah. He's like legitimately crazy, and so
I did an interview with him.
Yeah,
I avoided him because all I could associate him was like pedophilia in my head for a while.
Yeah,
and I was like, it's probably not a good vibe to just hang around. Yeah. And it's not like I'm calling him a pedophile. It's just like I don't want my name associated with anything that somebody thinks pedophile. Then my name, I just don't want that. Like,
okay,
period.
How do you feel about rapists?
I feel, I'm pretty anti-rapist. I think I've always held that policy personally. Maybe it'll change in the future, but for now, I'm pretty anti-rapist.
Word. Well, then you probably want to stay away from Mr. Girl, according to many.
Yeah, is he a rapist? Wait, what? Did he rape somebody? Did I miss something?
He's a self-admitted rapist. I saw a clip today that people just showed me, and I said that was wild.
Wow, why isn't he in jail? If he's a self-admitted
the girl
rapist.
wanted to go on more dates after she got raped.
So she was raped and then went on another date with him.
Hey, listen, somebody just send him the clip so I don't have to explain it because it feels weird. I'm not going to play the clip again. That was a really weird clip to watch.
Gotcha. He seems like a pretty weird guy. I did one interview with him, and he seemed nice in the one interview I did with him. He seemed fairly charismatic. I mean, it's kind of like weird, like back of the room kid weird, but like not in like a negative way.
Yeah, no. Well, that's what he said about himself. He said, I raped her. So I was like, word. That's kind of crazy to think about, but hey. Someone said Abba's being hyperbolic. I'm not. The clip is there.
Wait, when you say he said he raped,
he literally said it.
Was it in court?
Him.
Was he like on trial and he was like, I admitted I raped her?
This is his own video. Okay. Do I have to play the clip? All right, let me see if I can play it. All right, here we go.
You know, when I hear somebody's a rapist, I feel like I should have...
Hold up.
I shouldn't just accept it on face value. That's all.
How do I important content?
I've learned a valuable lesson Monday. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't know. DGG mini chat. Let me see if I can pull up a voice overlay. Destiny mini chat. I'm just trying to see how I make it happen. Can I play this clip and everyone can hear it?
You can just send me the video. I can just see it there.
Oh, this is so weird. All right, let me see. I'm going to send you the video. You can watch it. And then...
awesome.
Message... I don't know how he makes this shit work. Cool, done. I just sent it to you, Dylan Burns.
By the way, are you ABBA, by the way?
I am.
Fantastic. You have a podcast, correct?
I have a YouTube channel. I'm now managing a stream. Okay, so there, you watch the clip, you can watch it, and you could hear him say it himself, so I don't have to sound like I'm misrepresenting anything.
Awesome.
And Destiny's currently looking for Dan, because Dan's an old guy.
Got you. I have a lot of hatred for Dan.
Really?
Yes, I must spite him. He said he said I'm only a drama content YouTuber.
Did you watch the clip?
That. I'm watching it now.
All right, watch the clip and then let me know if it was accurate. All right.
All these lights.
You made it. You made it, buddy. Look, a Jew and a black person behind me.
Oh, God.
Okay, you smell really good.
I tried.
Oh, my days. I like the shoes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I'm in another
floor and
setup.
everything.
Hey,
nice.
go on in, Dan.
Look at
go
this.
on in. Hold on, just roll it onto the carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Which knee's fucked up?
The right one.
Sorry.
I mean, it feels fine unless I try to do exciting things.
Have you ever heard of this guy called Knees Over Toes?
Nope.
On YouTube? He does like rehab of athletes and their knees, like ACL injuries and shit like that.
I would have to get surgery, basically.
So he actually helped people avoid that with like good like.
No. You totally misunderstood. He said I would need to get surgery, but what he actually said was I don't want to do shit with it, and that's my excuse to not actually rehab.
No, I've gone through rehab. I've had it happen 3 times. I've gone through extensive rehab. The issue is that I have very loose, I don't know if it's an ACL or whatever. Okay. There's like, my kneecap goes to the side of my leg and behind, all 3 times. So it'll go to the side and go straight down it.
Okay.
So, yeah, not good. It doesn't feel good.
Okay, Dan.
That's sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan.
So this is the old, where the magic happens, so to speak.
Yep, very magical.
This is a big day. Dylan, did you watch it?
Yeah, no, he just kind of calls himself a rapist.
Okay, all right. So just to be clear, I wasn't just saying that.
Who calls who a rapist?
Mr.
Wow.
Girl called himself. Okay, so I wasn't saying that, so everybody knows. Cool. Good.
Is it obnoxious streaming with these lights like this all the time? Like if you accidentally...
You know, when you're in show business long as me, you get used to it, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know. Kind of like the screaming fans, the paparazzis, you know, everything.
Does that happen a lot?
Yeah.
Yo, can I just say something to both y'all?
Yeah.
You guys look way better in person than on camera.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not
you actually do too, I would say, right?
Yeah, I get that all the time.
I feel like he looks, no offense, he looks kind of like scuffed on camera, but in real life, you're like a clean, presentable.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
that's how I'm getting these women. You feel me? Not
Can I
online.
say, I don't want to sound mean, but I might sound a little bit mean. And this isn't mean. I like people of all shapes and sizes. When I saw Brittany on stream, I assume that she's a really chunky person. That's just the, when I see her.
Nah, you see her person. She
yeah,
good.
she's, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, actually, I'm like, Jesus. But like, I see her on stream, I'm like, oh, she looks like a 5'9" woman who's like quite chunky, and that's okay. I love that for her. She's got nice hair, but in person, it's like, damn, oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Brittany was walking down the street causing problems for you.
Yeah, causing. She was skating around, and I was like,
Yeah, you guys actually be surprised. If you guys saw Destiny in person, you think he's a lot better looking than he looks on stream. So yeah.
Thanks.
I think that's a good thing. I would rather that than the other way
Than
around.
the other way around.
Because
Always, yeah,
I've
for
met
sure.
women who are way better looking in person, and that's always made me supremely more attracted because I went in with low expectation. And then the opposite end was like destructive. Like when you see someone in pictures and they look gorgeous, and then you see them in person and they ass up or like they're like, bro, it ruins everything. If I would have known what they look like beforehand, I probably would have been more accepting. But my expectations were up here.
I'll just say there are a lot of women that are really, really, really good at taking pictures.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That's
oh yes.
Scary.
Oh yes. So yeah, let's just say
How you doing,
you
Dan?
look really good.
I'm good. It was a long ride over here, and as I said, it was
I'm so sorry.
I reminded myself. No, I got reminded of why I don't come over here, and it's like fucking dangerous, even in the Uber. I was, as I said, I was popping the locks. There was like a crackhead coming and like fucking knocking on the doors. And
Oh my
I don't
God.
understand how is this building so close to that? How does that happen? This is a nice building, and you're right there.
You need to go. You need to spend time in like LA or like
I've
parts
been
of
in bad
Seattle.
neighborhoods.
This is nothing.
No, I know.
None of the homeless guys here seem like they want to
close-
kill you. They don't even scream at you that much. Like generally,
so
like
you're classifying all of them together.
yeah, of course.
Oh.
Or you go to like West Hollywood and shit at night, like in LA or or even in Toronto, places at night are like there's a lot of crazy dudes.
I was in Louisiana for years, okay? So don't tell me about frisky neighborhoods. I know.
Oh my God.
Frisky. They call me Senor Frisky down there because
Yeah?
I lived such in the shit.
Is that why they do it?
Yeah, it is.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, you really thought like this area is kind of shady.
The section when the Uber I came, there was a section where I came, not right here, but like I think if you go, I mean, I don't want to say without like doxing him where he is.
White Dog's already online. You're fine.
Okay,
Gas station on the street, or
So I passed through and there it was certainly frisky, like right before you go over the river, basically, and that's when it gets like a little bit, whatever. I mean, listen, compared to the premium neighborhoods that I'm used to, this is a little
yeah,
much.
like when we were out sitting eating ice cream and that one like dude, you
That was-
started
first
to
off-
try to stab me to death.
That can happen anywhere. Okay, fair point. However, I will say that that's like a that's a rare situation that happened, and what can you really do?
I want to ask Dan, have you ever been mugged or anything happened?
I've been mugged. I don't.
Have you had any bad experiences getting jumped?
I have one experience where someone tried to jump me. I was 17 and I was buying my very first QP. Okay. And
What is a QP?
Quarter pound of weed. See, I'm cool, so I call it a QP. It was a big deal. I wasn't a drug dealer. I just really liked smoking pot. Okay.
Quarter pound of weed.
That was, it was shit weed. We called it Mersh.
I got some good weed here if you want to smoke. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought quarter pounder was just like the burger.
That's what I
got excited.
No, it was a lot. Okay, so that was a lot because that was $250 that I was spending.
Okay.
And that was a lot of money just to fucking buy weed. Like I had to get rent done. I had a lot of shit to do. So, of course, the meetup spot where I give him the money and he gives me the fucking weed is at a convenience store. So I go and I pull up and I'm with my fucking dipshit friend. Okay. And I go, he's sitting in the car, okay? Or sorry, he's driving, I'm the passenger. And the other guy's here. So I get out of my car, I bring my backpack, because it's a lot of weed, okay? And I go over to his car, get in, give him money, get the stuff, okay? As I'm getting out of the car, okay, another dude comes up to me. Big guy, okay? He has a knife in his hand. He says, yo, run your pockets, motherfucker. I said,
okay,
it's just my homework. I can't give it to you. I need it. I don't know. It was the stupidest excuse to say, but I said it. He was like, oh, shit. Let me get what's in there. And I was like, dude, I can't give you my homework. I don't know. It's like one of these things I always say, like, people when they're in road rage, they don't think clearly. I should be like, here you go, see ya, bye. That sucks. I just lost $250. But I became a fucking remedial person at that time, and all of a sudden, apparently, I'm going to give my life up for $250 of swag. So, anyways, I didn't do it, and I was like, F you. And I walked back to the car, and I got in the car, and my dipshit friend is sitting there talking to some guy outside, like, yeah, man, you know, it's great. I'm like, can we go? And he's like, hold on, man. And it was such an awkward situation. I wanted to get out there immediately because this other dude who just tried to rob me is fucking walking around. Anyways, yeah. So that's the one time that I was almost in, almost in a night.
Run your pockets. No. Okay.
If I had,
it was like, you have to keep in mind that is what happened, but it was bright lights. It wasn't like it's a college town.
Yeah. If
so
I had,
like,
I'm willing to bet that like. If I had to guess, I'm going to do a really big bet here. Really big, really high. I'm going to say 90% of people that do like armed robbery probably aren't actually ready to kill anybody. Most people just give their shit up. That like if a normal person comes up to you with like a knife or a gun and you're like, no, they're probably not going to kill you. They're probably going to like hope that you just do it. And then if you don't,
they'll injure you.
They might, yeah, they might hit you. But I don't think the guy with a gun is going to like shoot you.
Because the moment they pull out the weapon and they threaten you with it, I'm pretty sure it's still assault with a weapon.
No, it is, but people aren't thinking like the criminal penalties. Like it's funny because there's a lot of videos that get leaked at like gas stations. Someone will pull out like a gun or whatever, and the woman will be like, no, and they'll be like, and then eventually they just like walk away.
Yeah.
But there are also videos where people kill people. So, but
it was. I think there has to be some sort of study into that dynamic of like
how many people actually go through with it.
No, not just that, but like what goes through your mind, some chemical change that like you lose all like track of reality and reason. Like why did I not be like, okay, I don't want to die, have this.
There's like a name
fight or
for
flight.
What?
Fight or flight.
No. There's actually, I know what you're thinking of, like. No. There's a specific name for. I wish I could remember this. It might not actually be the thing you're talking about, but there's a name for like when animals are locked. You ever see two animals fighting, and every now and then they'll just stop and they'll just kind of like stand there and peacefully kind of like look off. Or sometimes an animal will be mortally injured and they're just kind of like walking and they're just kind of like chilling and they might eat some grass and like chill. There's a name for like that. Like
like I've seen like a gazelle half eaten by a lion.
Yeah,
and it's just like
they're just like chilling. There's a specific name, I think. I don't know what it's called for this type of response where things are fighting to the death and like everything is crazy and they'd be in the flight or flight, but then sometimes they just like zone out and they're chill and they're just like at peace or whatever. I don't know if it's a type of shock or what, but yeah. Zombie mode? I don't know what it's called, but like there's a name for this shit happening.
Yeah, but it's just this weird thing where you all of a sudden would do something you would normally do. Like normally, I'm not gonna like throw my life away because you cut me off in traffic. But if you cut me off in traffic, we're gonna take this to the death.
Well, that's like fight or flight, but that's different than like the guy with the knife in front of you and you're just like, oh, here's my homework, or like, oh, I can't give you that because it's my homework, because you're like not thinking.
Yeah.
As opposed to like you're ready to like fight and run or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Do you ever act differently when you've got like a lot of money on you?
Absolutely.
Never.
There's like
Absolutely.
So normally
how much we're talking? Because I've had a few bands on me one time because I need to buy something.
Okay.
And so I had that.
That's
and I remember
$1,000 is one band.
Thanks. So normally I don't ever think about.
I'm pretty hip
we got
with it, so I just wanted to let him know because he was gonna ask chat. So guys, what's a band exactly? What does he mean? Like,
so I don't give a fuck. I'll park wherever, do whatever, because I'm a cool guy. If somebody robs me, I'm a cool dude. Well, let's fight it out. Let's die. Fuck it. But as soon as I go to the bank, I remember I need to loan my parents $10,000, okay? Get some cash out of the bank. As soon as I have that money in my pocket, now I'm looking at like everybody, because it feels like everybody knows you've got something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I go to like walk out of the bank and I'm kind of like walking corners and like, or looking around corners, like is somebody about to jump me? You like get in your car real quick. You're like driving. You like stop at a stoplight. You look at the guy next to you in your car. Yeah, you're like fucking James Bond. You go to like park somewhere and you're like, is there enough light here? Is anybody weird around? Like all of a sudden it feels like the whole world knows you've got some shit worth stealing. And you're like, yeah.
It reminds me of like literally in Bourne, where he's like, why did I walk in here? And I could tell you that the last 3 cars, the license plate ends with Y. It's like, I don't know, could you just get 10 grand from the bank, bro? That's why.
Yeah.
So yeah,
everything good in Destiny World.
Trainwrecks is ranting about some stuff.
Which stuff?
Shout out to Train.
I couldn't read it all. Couldn't understand.
I'm gonna have to guess. It has to do with Hassan.
Well,
the streamer world being hypocrites.
Chill. Damn. Oh, have you seen I can't say her name on stream, but she's hold on, I'm finding it.
Shishu who shall not be named.
Oh yeah.
from the Big C.
God damn it!
What is this Discord?
Don't worry about it.
That's not a Discord. That's
no, I know that's a group.
Hold on, don't worry about that group.
What's up, Forethought? You coming here with something juicy? Or you just hanging?
Just trying to catch up. A lot happened while I was gone. Steve.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you just get back from the wedding?
Yeah,
It's not opening. It's locked. Then you got to go around.
I don't actually want to say.
I was at a wedding for the past 4 days, and
You're so dumb. You don't want to what?
Just caught up on all the fucking shit.
You're gonna have new marching orders, baby.
I mean, yeah, I expected. After the content blackout. Dude, people say I sound like Tabor. I sound like Mr. Girl. Pick one, guys. Come on.
I think a mix between both. You've got a softness to your voice that's pleasant, kind of like Mr. Girl's, but you do sound a little.
What
like
are you
Tabor.
liking?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Forethoughts here. He wants to catch up, get his new marching
Forethought,
orders.
what's up? You ready to turn anybody else against me? If my whole life falls apart, it's your fault, by the way.
Listen, dude. You just didn't see what I saw.
Uh-huh.
They were against you from the beginning. You just didn't know it yet.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me what the marching orders are, boss man.
We're just chilling. Be chill.
All right.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Has either of the dastardly duo come on stream yet, or
No, they're banned from the Discord.
Oh man.
Oh wait, Dylan Burns wanted to bring up something about Ukraine and Russia nukes.
Yes.
What?
Destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny.
Gotcha.
I've been thinking about this for a while. We should just call their bluff completely.
And what?
In its entirety. After thinking about it for a while, and considering all the options, I don't think there's any reason they would ever actually go through with it. So I don't think there's any reason for us to hold back on like longer range missiles. I mean, like subsidizing Polish like planes to Poland.
Is this like a meme or what? I don't understand.
Should we deploy NATO?
But what I'm saying is we shouldn't hold back any of the aid restrictions that the Biden administration has put on it. So like Biden should be going further than he actually is.
Wow. Okay.
Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Am I correct?
I don't
Can you
agree at all,
endorse me?
but I don't know what your rationale is.
Why don't you agree at all?
Because why wouldn't they start doing crazy shit? I don't know.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't they? Okay, what would be the
Dylan,
benefit
is
of them
this the
using a nuclear
appropriate
weapon?
time for this discussion right now?
Stick to the hippy dippy.
Dylan.
God damn.
Okay, I'll stick to the hippy dippy.
Wait, no, wait. Come in tomorrow and we can talk about this, okay? Right now, Dylan, you're bringing on the mood with World War III vibes, okay?
Okay, look, it seems like your stream was collapsing from drama anyway. I was just gonna bring it to the world collapse. I'm expanding
it's
your
not
horizons.
collapsing on the drama. It's growing on the
Destiny,
drama.
why won't you do more politics?
We'll do it tomorrow. Dylan, come in tomorrow. We'll chat as much as you want about it, okay? Seriously, though. Yeah, we will. I'm curious what your rationale is.
Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. You have a good one, okay?
Love you.
Do you
See how I'm being more forceful now with people? I learned that.
Is there a party that finds it frustrating that people seem more entertained or interested in any of the drama or like social commentary than they do in the political stuff? There's a lot of people who actually take your political takes very seriously and they enjoy it, and I think that's a big part of your calling card, especially initially.
That's just the reality. Drama is like always going to be like the interpersonal stuff because people can relate to it like so much more, and it's like so entertaining.
Because more personally visceral,
Yeah.
less divisive. Divisive in the sense of like everything's so stringent along political lines, but drama, like you can win by being the person on the right side of things.
Well, even divisive stuff is entertaining if it's dramatic. Like people like drama. It's drama.
I mean, it helps that you attract the most insane people in the magic.
Thank you. It does
Jesus
help.
Christ.
It is helpful. Thank you, Forethought.
I mean, to be honest with you, how did you find out about this guy?
Which guy?
Him.
Him?
Yeah.
I mean, I used to play StarCraft in StarCraft. I used to play StarCraft in StarCraft 2, and he did that at that time. But I only kind of reached out. I had another video platform competitor to Ustream, so I was going to try and get him because he was like the biggest that there was for
StarCraft.
No, he was the biggest like streamer on. Well, he wasn't the biggest streamer, but he was the biggest streamer that wasn't like at that time. Like Ustream, the content was all weird. It's like there was a lot of viewers on like a fucking bird giving birth and weird shit like that, or it was all like actual news on Ustream and stuff. So, but he was doing content, which is more of what we wanted. So I was reaching out to people trying to get him, and that was
You were trying to sign him early to a bad deal.
It was a better deal than whatever he had because he probably had no deal at all.
It was the best he could get at the time.
It was the best he could get at the time.
Okay. I found out about you because of the John Trump thing.
Yeah, that was some wild shit.
I don't think that person's crazy though. I think some of your better interviews, some of your very interesting ones have definitely been with some unstable people. But like, I don't feel like John Tron was a crazy. Do you think John Tron was a crazy person?
He got really radicalized by 4chan. He's not crazy.
Yeah.
He just got really radicalized. Now, who you missed would have been really good. Actually, this might have been the other only narcissist I've ever met. Have you ever heard of XJ9?
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's the good shit.
It's just like a 10-part interview I did with a guy who he leaked his girlfriend's nudes because she played Lee Sin and he told her not to. It's like, his whole life is like,
wait, was she any good at the skill shots? Because honestly, I would consider it if she sucked at Lee Sin.
They were playing ranked together.
They were playing ranked?
They weren't.
Oh, okay.
That's how mad he got. But it was just like a whole like world of crazy shit, yeah.
Well, I see someone play Lee Sin, they're trash. That's annoying.
Sure.
That's how I found you.
You know
the
what
mind of XJ9.
I actually like this guy. He's very entertaining for me.
Who?
Not Jesse Lee Pearson, the other guy with one of the glasses. Yeah, he's a conservative. He did the Christmas gifts. Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, Anthony Brian Logan?
Yeah.
ABL.
ABL. Shout out to ABL.
That's a fucking old man.
You know the KKK weren't even that bad. They brought Christmas presents to my family, my black family.
They're okay.
One of the greatest Destiny moments ever. I had to triple take when I heard that.
I don't even know what to say at that point. Sometimes people bring up arguments, and I wasn't even prepared to defend this point. I didn't know I'd have to.
You just be like, "Oh, you're stupid," and that's all you can do at certain points when people just say shit that's so dumb. You're just like, "Oh,
that wasn't my experience.
You're a moron."
With the Ku Klux Klan.
Well, you got me.
They brought us gifts when I was a child.
That's not even true. And if it was, it must have been like fucking poisoned or something.
Well,
what?
It was besides the point. So here's the really radical take: is that the reality is that for a lot of people, especially in the later 1900s, like the KKK was not like this radical evil death organization. They were fucked. They were anti-Semitic and racist. But for a lot of towns, like the KKK was just like, well, so widespread, you just kind of like joined the KKK. It was like what you did. Like
in what year?
Did. Probably like around and before the Civil Rights Act. So like in the 40s, 50s, 60s. But like sometimes you just have towns where it's like everybody's like in the KKK.
So you're saying they did bring him?
I'm just saying that like in the, I think it was like what, like the 1800s? When did the KKK like peak? In the 20s? Like in the 10s and 20s, like the early 1900s. This is like we join the KKK and we go and like burn people alive and like lynch people and shit. But I think like in the later like 40s, 50s, 60s, it was like, yeah, we're in the KKK. Like it's what we do. It's like our group get together, and we also kind of hate Jews and black people, but we don't like actually go kill them anymore.
A lot of that lately.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They didn't really go after the Jews nearly as much.
You guys
were harder.
We've had our fair share.
You guys were easier to hide.
We've had our fair share.
Did you watch
Yo,
the
Dan,
Black Klansman?
I have actual Jewish family now.
The what?
The Black Klansman?
Mazel tov.
I did watch it.
Is that an okay movie?
I like one of the actors.
Oh,
yeah,
Black Klansman,
yeah. How do you feel about the whole Jesse Lee Peterson outing stuff?
He's a bad guy, by the way, JLP. I think we should normalize not doing amazing memes and everything else. He's a
You
bad
don't like
dude.
the beta?
No, he's just he's a super bad dude, right?
Yeah. But you know,
he is, and like normalizing that is not good. I know he's funny, but he's funny because he's like,
what makes him a bad person? Because politics?
Yeah, like a lot of the shit he does, right? Like you can't be gay. Women are bad.
I think memes just don't discriminate. Even bad people can make great memes.
Damn, that was so deep.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but I just don't think people should fanboy over him. That's
I don't fanboy over him.
No, I'm not saying.
I think he got amazing one-liners.
People fucking love the guy. It's like okay.
What do you guys think about the fact that he was outed as a I believe they call him a homo predator?
When they he's not truly outed until like I think he comes out, right? Because right now he can just be like, oh, someone hacked my account or something, and like that's it.
They
right?
got 7 dudes out here saying like this guy, and they pretty much the same thing. Like I'm not saying it's necessarily true or not.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But that stuff, like these are people who've known him for decades. And like I don't know. It's one thing if women come out. I feel like dudes coming out and admitting this stuff is like just so counterproductive for themselves. Am I crazy?
Dude, them admitting it?
Yeah, this dude, the guy did that to them. I don't know. Like I don't know. Maybe there are a lot of guys that are just making out these claims, but I don't know. For some reason, I just never heard of dudes doing that, so that's why it kind of made me jump or double take.
I didn't look too much into it.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much like people through the church are like.
The only issue I had was that it seemed like the group that was outing him was like a really sus group. Like I heard like Milo Yiannopoulos worked with these people or whatever, so I wasn't sure. But don't let me cast out. I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay. All right. I won't push it then.
Damn. I missed some shit. Apparently this guy just said I should be put down.
Like a dog.
You got the blue tie-dye.
And let it be known that when I have love for people, because people are like, Marquette, I love you. No, you don't love me. Many of you don't know me. Shout out to the real ones who do know me. You've come to my conferences. You've been to my homes. You've traveled. Black people? That's strange. It gets worse. He says I'm gonna call out black people on their homophobia. This is one of those liberals who actually hates black people. Most liberals do. What they're actually trying to do is control our culture. They hate hip hop music. They hate black people. And the funny thing too is then he says I'm going DEFCON 4 on black people for homophobia. But is homophobia a real thing?
Maybe we can
Is homophobia a real thing? Because I don't think it is.
Let's
Last time I checked,
not.
homophobia is a fake term that was created by liberals. So let's begin with the term homophobia. Phobia, the suffix phobia, is a type of anxiety or
Okay.
Wait, when did he say you gotta be put down?
Well, I don't know, but I don't want to sit there and watch like 10 minutes of a stream where we're just staring at his.
That's a Jordan Peterson. Let's talk about afraid. What does it mean to be afraid?
Dan the Man, Big D Destiny, Lycone the Werewolf, Abba the Boss. Thank you. It's called Gigachatitis, $20 from Lawson Harrison. I think I was CJH5239. And Ricky Business says, flex your character sheet to ABBA. Dan will hate it.
What?
Yeah, it's D&D stuff.
It's D&D stuff. You wouldn't understand.
I've been telling Destiny to we should do a campaign. He just refuses every time.
It's just so much time. When I end my current one, I might. But like a D&D campaign is 4 hours.
He's gonna do.
It can be anywhere. It can be 3.
Could be. But even so, like 3 hours, that's a kick in the ass for that day, and it's every week, and we'll see. Maybe.
Yeah, I think if it's just 2 to 3 hours, it's pretty manageable. It also depends on how the sessions go and like the whole flow of it. But, yeah. And you do it every week too? Why not every other week? I do every other week.
Because every other week you sort of forget what the f is even happening. Dan likes to watch it every week, so we do a weekly for him.
Oh, I think every other week might be nice. But
the problem is maybe if you got some entertaining people doing D&D, it wouldn't be so bad.
You want to talk shit? Go ahead. Who's not entertaining in our campaign, Dan?
Mr. Moon.
There you go. There you got it, guys.
You called him on his bluff, and he went right through that fucking barricade.
He did.
Yeah, shout out, Dan. That was a big move, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, shout out,
I
Dan.
still love you.
Your dad is even better in person. I'm not even gonna front. You actually are. I like that. I like that. See somebody keep the same energy in person. I fuck with it. I like that.
I love you, Mr. Moon. I'm sorry I had to do it. They made me.
Don't walk it back. You're boring as shit, Mr.
Actually,
Moon.
no. Mr. Moon, you moved away for a woman
sucks.
of all reasons.
He did move away.
Unbelievable. After all the effort to get him to move here too. Unreal.
Oh, when you were saying
loyalty.
when Muda lived here, you're not talking about Mudahar.
No, I'm talking about Mr. Moon.
Okay, I thought Mudahar lived in your building. I'm like, damn, that's small. Not that cool.
Yeah. I did D&D before. No big deal. I mean, I was in a different campaign. I was with Hassan and Will Neff. I mean, kind of bigger stream and Trihex, but I understand, like...
What, were you guys playing in the guy who got outed? Whatever.
No.
This came, no. Who's your DM?
Big Lundy.
It's making it up.
No, he's not. And I actually read this before these guys grew.
Do you miss Hassan as a friend?
Yeah.
I'm still friends with Hassan.
Really?
Yeah, I am. You know why? Man. Because, I recognized that he had skill and he was going places. So,
Did you sign him early to the best deal he could get?
I tried, but, he had too many connections. I would have liked to, but...
What's that like for you being friends with both of them?
He's not friends with Hassan.
I was friends, but I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Yeah, like 3 years.
Okay, if I was to meet Hassan on the street, be like, "Yo, Dan, what's up?" I'm like, "What's up, Hassan?" And that would be it because we're friends.
No, he'd say, "There's a DGGer and he's coming after me."
No, he wouldn't. He knows better.
Also, you have nothing to offer him, so you can get rid of him.
That's not true. Hassan appreciates my my humor and my wit and my quick thinking and accurate speaking. all those things are huge things. But anyways, we had a very good D&D campaign that was slightly off the rails that went nowhere. But
what kind of food do we want to eat? Don't say the restaurant, but just what kind of food?
Anything with lots of fish.
God, why? Gross.
Well,
this man doesn't like fish. Any fish, salmon, squid.
Okay, hold on. This guy over here doesn't like pork.
Is that what I said?
Yes.
No, that's not what I said.
He said.
I want you to be charitable.
I'm sorry. I'll be charitable. I'm sorry. Let me say what he said. He said, when I eat bacon, it makes me feel bad about my soul. I think that's what you said. All right. Okay.
Since you're gonna be a disingenuous Andy, okay, let's be clear. What I said was, in my hierarchy of meat, pork goes to the bottom.
I don't think pork's that
It doesn't mean I think pork is bad. I've had good pork before. I've had chorizos. I've had good different...
You said you don't like sausage or bacon.
I don't like sausages.
Or bacon.
Listen. I understand.
Just be honest.
I
tell the
understand
people.
You're very sexually fluid and sausage is right up your alley. For me, not my thing.
I already know. What's the worst meat? Come on, you know it.
It's turkey.
Turkey. Right here.
Yes.
The worst meat.
It's turkey.
It's just.
I like turkey bacon.
But turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon.
worse bacon.
No, turkey bacon is better than real bacon.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We got a super chat coming in from my biggest fan.
Saints.
You know, justice will not truly be served until these people are put down. You know, and that's when it'll really be put. You know, justice will really be served.
That's right.
And I do want to be clear that anyone that associates with the enemy is the enemy. I don't want to hear anyone say like, "Oh, Marquette, I listen to both of you guys. We're completely ideologically incompatible."
Saints.
I guess I turned into the enemy real quick.
Base.
How did this thing get so deep so fast?
He made some video responding to me, I think saying something dumb, and then I was like, "Oh, we should do a debate." And he's like, "Okay, let's do it." And then the whole debate he was like, "Steven, I'm just like getting some basic information about you. Is it true that you quit college because you were a lazy f***ing loser?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, it's no. Answer the question." And I'm like, "Well, I mean, like I was work. Oh no. It's a tier 5 school, right?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, but it's from music. No. Okay. Is it true that you abandoned your child like a lazy deadbeat father?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, no, I was there until no. It's like, that's like the whole interview.
Your neighbors must hate
yeah,
you.
they must, dude. I feel bad for him. Like, okay.
Why are you so loud? You don't have to be that loud.
I do have to be that loud. Oh, and I compressed it today, so now it doesn't burst their ears. So now I can be as loud as I want.
Why? Oh my god, I feel so bad. Luckily, it's probably only below you. Are you in a corner?
No. I'm in a corner. You walked up here, motherfucker.
Well, I don't know like how the shape of this.
There's a whole building over there. There's a whole part of the building.
Complaints before?
Thank God, not here. When I get complaints, I leave.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you haven't had any complaints.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Are you strapped up yet?
Oh my God, I have a sick shotgun back there.
No, are you strapped up? You got to have a piece that you carry with you.
I need to bring mine up from Nebraska, but
it's not hard to get it here. And then
I'm just lazy.
Put down.
Put down like a dog in the street, like a fucking gusano.
Bro, there's no way YouTube's not gonna put down all that.
No, it's okay. Black person. Oh, actually, no, it's YouTube. They actually probably aren't okay with that.
No, you really can't.
It's not Twitch where black people can say that. It's YouTube where nobody can say that.
Okay, well,
like I don't know.
Who knows? It's all good. It is what it is.
Okay.
It's another death threat. It is.
But it's one of those things where it's just like,
please?
Y'all have your disagreements, and just be smart about the way you guys engage in the rhetoric online.
Yeah.
So,
you know how like rappers end up like killing each other a lot, like over disagreements? Do you think
that's what I feel like a rapper a lot?
Do you think that's
true.
gonna move into the streaming game as well?
No.
The streamers gonna start taking each other out?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Outside of Mr. Girl, I've not met seen a single streamer who I ever thought was actually capable of like real life violence.
Can you imagine when streamers start putting hits out on each other? It's too, because if you were like somebody that did like assassinations for hire, the streaming world is a good, because there's people that get a lot of money here. Like I'm sure there are rappers that kill themselves for less. You got streamers making big, like mid six figures a month. Like $50,000 is enough money to get a lot of people in this world whacked.
I've seen streamers walk up to each other after like being super hateful to each other online, and it's the most timid, Luke Water.
Not me. I'd be real.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I find it cringe. So
yeah, they do.
Do I think but it's probably good. Like I'm saying this as it's a pejorative or a bad. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's good. It's good that they're not going to get violence, because I feel like violence is a very serious thing. So they shouldn't just be quick to.
I just wish that they would match their online attitude. Then do you know who Jackson Hinkle is?
True. But I agree with you. I wish they would match it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that the reason why they're not matching it
because they're pussies
leads to an outcome where they're not violent.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But I agree with you. Like, don't be crazy online than be in person. But it's probably better. But I wish they weren't crazy online. Period. So yeah, sorry. Who's Jackson?
Oh, he's like some guy who talks a ton of shit about me online, like really nasty shit. And we met each other one time in real life, and I was like, I'm not shaking your hand, and it actually broke his mind. He like complains about it to this day. He's like, when he saw me, he was so rude to me. And I was like, you say so much weirdly personal, like mean, disgusting shit about me. I'm like, why the f*** shake your hand? And that was enough to break him. It's just funny how like different people are online versus real life. Cringe. But I don't like that shit where people are like super mean online, and then when they see real life, like, oh dude, what's up, man? I say that shit just kidding.
Suck my nuts.
Yeah.
I've done that with enough people. Like, don't even look at me. Don't even talk to me.
Exactly. Or we're gonna pull our strap out, right, Dan?
No.
We're gonna pull our piece out. And then we're gonna make peace.
The glicky.
You are so white.
The glicky is what you pull out.
True.
Yeah. Come on.
There's such a contrast between like Dan driving here and be like, the neighborhoods were so dangerous. I'm gonna get the blicky, bruh.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I can call them like I see it, you know?
Alright, what do we want for food?
What kind of food do we want?
Good food. You know the place that we've frequently gone with the big appetizers? We could go there. They have a lot of fish selection.
Fogo de chao?
Well, you don't want to say the name because now he's kind of on a hit list.
There's like
for
3 of
something.
them won, and honestly, like Brazilian barbecue is overrated.
Well, we're not going to that, so don't worry. But we're going to. A
Wait,
place.
hold on. What did you just say was overrated?
Brazilian BBQ is overrated.
Not true, but that's okay.
It is absolutely.
We're not going there now
It's just
'cause
barbecue, okay?
It's
barbecue.
Good ass. It's like the best fucking meats.
Ban that guy. Who is that? Printer
It's just
man.
barbecue. Listen, like Brazilians, they have great foods.
What do you
okay?
mean it's just barbecue? What do you mean when you say that?
I mean, it's just their own version of barbecue. It's just barbecue. Like, who cares?
I'm remembering your fucking name, Printer man. I'm coming for you.
If I think of national foods, you know what I mean? Someone saying like, "Oh, Brazilian barbecue," like, who cares? The same way Korean barbecue is nothing crazy.
Okay, but Korean barbecue is like meh. But Brazilian barbecue, the meats, at least at Fogo de Chao, are really good.
Sure.
Oh
you
my
feel
God.
that way, bro? I disagree.
You're just.
What?
You're wrong. You guys are actually triggering me.
Well, it's barbecue. You just you make like the spices. It's just barbecue. It's nothing special.
You shouldn't
like
argue with
if
him
I
about
go
the
have
food.
Persian
Not
food,
good.
I'm gonna be impressed.
Where can you go where you can eat like 15 different types of cuts of meat in the same meal?
Yeah,
Hold
they're
on,
all
hold on,
garbage
hold on,
except for
hold,
one.
Hold on, stop. Just because Fogo de Chao does like a crazy assortments, generally Brazilian barbecue is not as diverse as that.
Oh, do you want
that's
some
not a
bacon
cultural
wrapped
thing.
chicken? What about some chicken
No,
heart?
you don't eat the chicken. Why the f- you go to a place and eat the chicken?
I'm just saying the
It
shit
really,
that-
like the
Alright.
15 different cuts. That's like depends on what restaurant you're at. That's not like a Brazilian thing. That doesn't make Brazilian.
No,
barbecue.
sure. Well, we were talking specifically about Fogo de Chao. It's a
Okay.
good ass restaurant.
Okay. Well, if you want to say like having different cuts of meat is amazing when I barbecue, then sure.
You guys are.
It's okay.
Triggering the.
You have no experience.
So wait, if you went to
No experience with what?
Hold on. No, wait. So if you went to Korean barbecue and they have 15 different cuts of meat, all of a sudden Korean barbecue's the goat.
When I go to Korean barbecue places, it's usually like meh. But or it's like a fun social experience. But if I'm going to like a really good Brazilian barbecue place, I'm expecting a good experience.
So if you went to Fogo de Chao Korean edition, then all of a sudden it's amazing.
No, I was saying Fogo de Chao is cool because you have 15 different cuts. It's not really 15; it's like 7 or 8, but it's really, really high quality. They're usually really good.
So you went to a restaurant with high quality meats. So if you went to a
Yeah.
Korean restaurant with high quality meats, wouldn't you come to the same?
Yeah, I'd probably feel the same.
So it's just barbecue. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not like.
Well, sure, but it's good food. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't
Like,
love,
if I go to, like,
you don't love Brazilian barbecue. What you love is Fogo de Chao.
Sure.
Okay, so say that.
Okay, well I did. I was saying it's a good restaurant.
Okay,
But I mean, like, technically, I guess there's probably shitty. No, there are shitty Brazilian barbecue places because
I know.
I've been to like 2 or 3 really good ones, and I had a girl, and we were in. It was either Glendale or something else, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna show you a really good place. She's like, where? And I was like, there's a Brazilian barbecue place. We're gonna go, and we went, and it was f***ing horrible. But it was like a $25 a plate person. I was like, oh no. But no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
The thing is, I got like my hierarchy of like cultural foods and stuff like that. I love Brazilian people. I think their food is mid. You know what I'm saying? I say that every time. I've been to Brazil. I had a lot of it. But here's a problem. You can never say any of this stuff. You can't have your hierarchy because people grow up on this food. You know what I mean? For them, it's
Wait,
like
what actually
ramen.
is Brazilian food? I have no idea.
You've never had any of the foods from Brazil?
I don't know. Have I? What are they?
Like they have the one with the beans. Like I'm just not a big fan of. They have a bunch of different stuff. I can't say it's all Portuguese. Have you never been to Brazilian restaurant? Period.
I've been to places, but it's been like Brazilian barbecue restaurants. So I don't know how much of that food is like actually Brazilian versus.
Brazilian barbecue is just like a type of way to prepare the foods, but
because beans is like. I'm cute.
No, it's like because it would be like beans with like certain meats and then rice. I'm just not a fan.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Good. Yeah. I was like, hey, listen.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've had it. I went to a bunch of different restaurants. Had some hood cooking when I was in Brazil.
Uh-oh.
It was alright.
Ooh, we gotta call them out, guys. Don't let them get away with that, chat.
Here's feijoada. There you go.
Oh yeah, now the chat said it.
Okay, there you go. But that's what I'm talking about. Feijoada is what I'm talking about. So, I put, for example, British food at the bottom. That's like literally.
That's
like,
not even like a real thing.
It is.
British food.
It is.
You know what? British food doesn't go on the bottom. It goes near the top. You know why?
Why? Because of colonization?
Because that's where we get our breakfast from.
Fuck it. English breakfast is disgusting.
There's a key.
What? Hold up. Is the English breakfast not nasty? When you go to a hotel and it's the default bean and they got the most disgusting beans.
Blood sausage.
This is one of those guys.
Blood
that's
sauce.
Like, this is one of those guys who's like, oh my god,
days.
For breakfast, I want to eat a cold cut of meat on a piece of bread, and it's like, oh, what a great breakfast with a slice of cheese.
I love blood sausage.
Oh my god.
Listen to what that sounds. Would you guys go to fucking Ireland and then have haggis and think it's
that's
good food?
different, but blood sausage is so good.
Disgusting. You know what? Ireland, you go to the bottom too. Sweden, your meatballs trash. Go straight to the bottom. You guys are all going to D or F tier.
You know what we haven't imported yet from British breakfast that we need? I don't know why we don't have it in the United States. It's goddamn roasted tomatoes. fuck, that shit is fucking awesome.
I don't think you need to import those.
Well, we don't have them. Then when you go to like breakfast places at hotels or whatever, they usually don't have those. But like every British, or at least every time I go to like breakfast in London, they always have those cut and like fucking roasted tomatoes.
You know, there's a new keyboard. I don't remember the name, but I can have Heinetter tell me. He was buying it, pre-ordering it, and the big thing is the switch has variable position. So as you go down, normally you'd have to come all the way back up before you could go down again. But now,
I don't know what the. The switch. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay,
so like this one, like you could go down and now it'd be activated, and then you can just come up a little bit and go down again, and it would activate it again. So basically, it's not like you have to come all the way up to go down. The reason I bring this up is you're doing the fucking rhythm thing so often with that, like you could come up just a little bit, and if you go down again, do you understand what I'm saying or no? Or are you fucking with me on purpose?
I don't know what you're saying.
You literally don't?
Couldn't you do like
Wooding HE? That's it right there.
What?
The Wooding HE. It has a graphics. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
You should actually care about this shit. It's like a fucking, like, apparently, like, very interesting new keyboard. You're such a stupid fucking shit. You know that? No, look at you. God forbid someone tries to fucking help you with what you do. Sorry. Yes, big fucking fun and games. Hilarious.
I just love the explanation.
How could I do more than what I do? How can I do more? I do so much.
I'm just imagining you like at a store and you're like, okay, this switch, like normally they go.
He knew. Whoever said knew.
But this one is
he
like
knew.
this.
Yeah, he knew. Look at the fucking. If you go look at the thing, you'll see. You know, it's exactly.
Some girls are like, you wanted to like deep throat you, but other ones you're like, no, just stay at the top like this. You just want to like with it.
Why is it always sexual with you? You're a fucking deviant. You know that? Actual deviant.
It does this. The kid does this.
It's not funny. He's like, you know, it does do that. It's not funny.
The more you say it's not funny, the funnier it becomes. German food's also trash. There you go. Whoever asked.
What?
Yeah, German food's disgusting. You ever look at those plates? Looks like a fucking
sausage. Get a big ass fucking schnitzel and
trash. Put that straight towards. I put that in D tier. S tier, Koreans going straight up there.
Or those
Japanese,
huge like legs of like, what do they do, like turkey or chicken and shit? Like, oh my god.
Spanish food is super fucking mid.
Oh my god, what food do you like?
Paella's going into C tier. I'm putting, I said Korean, Vietnamese, Asian food is just superior. I don't know why, but then motherfuckers just make some fire stuff. I put Nigerian food.
Do you like Mediterranean food?
Absolutely. Oh my days. You never had good Persian, Lebanese food?
He hates hummus.
I've had a lot of Mediterranean food.
Oh,
Wait,
Mediterranean what? Going straight. Greek can also go up there too.
Greek shit.
Greek is going to S tier.
He was just saying he hated hummus completely.
I don't hate hummus.
Is not everything.
No, hold on. Let me be clear. I don't hate hummus, but I will never in my life get excited about hummus. Okay? It's like hummus to me is brown person's guacamole. Okay? Like, if I had the opportunity to have guacamole, I'll probably take it. But I'm never getting excited over guacamole.
I don't know how you can be so uncultured.
Okay.
Hey, listen. I'm not mad. Hummus is not everything. There's different things. What about baba ganoush?
That's good, too. That's
Eggplant.
really good. Yeah.
Eggplant. Okay.
No? Not your thing? Baba ganoush?
He wants, like, fucking Wendy's.
He wants Wendy's. Meanwhile, the last time I was at a fast food restaurant, how long ago, Dan?
I don't know. You're probably working there.
I would say, what else? Oh, Mexican food's going S tier.
You know, Mexican food here is garbage.
True.
What are you?
Because you don't have Mexicans in Miami. You only have Cubans.
Yeah, I don't think I've met
Cuban foods are going to D tier. Sorry, Steven. I know it's your people, but like Cubanos are trash.
There's some. I like Ropa Vieja, and Ropa Vieja is. I think that's specifically.
Am I tricking you with the Cuban?
No, Cuban food is super boring.
Okay, all right.
Ropa Vieja is amazing, and Vaca Frita is like okay.
Portuguese food. Portuguese just eat a lot of fish, but I will say pastel de natas are
You like
fire.
ceviche?
So I'll give it. Ceviche is from Argentina. Ceviche is alright.
It's Peruvian.
Oh, sorry. Ceviche is Peruvian. Yes, my bad.
Same shit.
They're like right next to each other.
Yeah.
I fucked that up.
It's not the right. It's all the same shit.
Argentina is most of the.
It's all the same shit.
It's really.
They ship cocaine to us. They get a lot of crime. We try to change all the governments in the '60s. Like, yeah, so South America. You know, it's all the same shit.
What about Russians? What in their food?
I don't. Is there such thing as Russian food?
Sure.
I'm not even going French you, bro. When this whole like Ukraine stuff was happening, people were like vandalizing Russian restaurants, and I was like, "What the fuck is Russian food?" Anyways,
I have no idea. What is a Russian dish?
I thought it would be like pierogies with like snow as a side dish. You know what I mean? Like,
so borscht is a really big one. They're really big into like pastries with meat inside of it. That's a huge part of it.
That whatever the fuck those are usually awesome.
Yeah. Okay. They're really high calorie shit. They're big on pickled vegetables as well.
That's interesting.
You know, fuck, I'm not gonna remember the name. There's a pasta that they really like.
Yeah. I can't rank them then. I can't rank Eastern European food.
Okay, hold on. There are fast food restaurants because you mentioned the meat and pastries. Have you ever heard of Auntie Annie's? Or
Yeah,
Aunt
I
Annie?
think that's at the airport.
I feel like that only exists in airports.
Yeah.
They're so good. Oh my
Is it really?
god. Yeah. It's like so bad for you, but it's so good. Holy shit.
What is American food? As our two resident Americans.
I feel like it's gonna be Midwestern food.
Like
when
what?
I think of American food, I think of like steak and potatoes and vegetables.
Barbecue, cheese.
Oh no, that's true. South, like soul food and shit would be like American food, right? A lot of fried shit, a lot of.
What tier are you putting them? A or S?
Well, it depends. Some of the best barbecue you can have is like some of the best food there is.
Okay, I think America might be close to S then, because I like
really good barbecue. I mean, man, if you pull up like a fucking brisket that's been
Dude, if
nice
you go into some of
burritos-
those restaurants, you have to go to restaurants in the South where when you walk in the back, there's the dirtiest, biggest fucking like black charred fucking deep fryer, like where they pull that shit out of. Oh my god.
And like I'm talking like the brisket comes out and there's like this fucking bark on it.
Oh my god.
There's a
Holy
place
shit.
here.
I feel like the food must be carcinogenic, but it's so fucking
absolutely.
good.
You know, you guys sound like you're giving me heart disease.
Honestly,
I'm putting America S tier.
Oh, and then also, if you are
Not for health reasons.
if you want to die, okay, there are certain like carnival or fucking fair foods where you get like. Have you ever had? I almost want to mute the stream saying this because it's dangerous to talk about this. You're talking about gateway drugs. Have you ever had a deep fried Oreo?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Those are really popular at barbecue.
Oh
places.
my god.
They do it with Twinkies too.
Or have you ever had like you've had fried ice cream before, right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
That's
All
not.
right, listen,
I don't get
all
the
this
fried ice cream
diabetes.
Oh my god, it's so good.
All right.
Oh Jesus.
French food goes to A tier. Them portions are trash, but food's pretty good.
Yeah, but some really good French food.
Oh, really good cornbread. Oof. Oh, you don't like cornbread though. Dan doesn't like cornbread.
Cornbread's fine. What do you,
No, he
wait,
doesn't
why
like
are you
it.
saying I don't like cornbread?
Because you just shook your head when you should have been excited.
What? No. Okay. I don't know what to say anymore.
Ethiopian food is A tier. Ethiopian food's amazing. There's not enough variety, but I could put it A tier.
I don't even know what Ethiopian food is.
I've got to take you, man, when you come to Montreal. I'll take you out. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Ethiopian food's A tier.
We're gonna go to that one place, Dan, right?
Australia, yo. One bitch wanted to get me to try Australian food. I googled that shit. It's just a bunch of weird looking candies. I'm not eating no Australian food. You ever had?
What does Ethiopian food revolve around? It's around.
So it's a lot of stews of different kinds, like vegetarian.
Right?
Stews. And then it normally comes in on something called injera, which is a teff-based grain. And then it's like almost, it looks like a pancake to people. So that's why I describe it as for folks who've never had it. And then basically you take it to dip into stuff and eat. But it's like a lot of variety from vegan options to meat options. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, it can be a bit limited. So why do I say it's A tier when I'm Ethiopian? Because I'm honest. I don't lie. Okay, even though it's my people, I'll tell the truth. I love Ethiopian food, but if we're being honest, and most things being injera based is limiting. So yeah, it goes A tier for me. But if you ask me what I would eat for the rest of my life, it'd be S tier Ethiopian. Just for
Do you like Indian food? Indian food is my S tier. The best thing about Indian food is it is amazing. And when I was in California, if you find any girls in California, there's like a 45% chance that they're fucking vegan or vegetarian. And Indians have a lot of vegetarian food.
Yeah.
So you can always go and get amazing food for yourself. And if you get a girl that's vegetarian, she can always get really good food.
You know the problem with Indian food? This is more so about like how a lot of restaurants prepare the food, but a lot of it's just done with so many oils and like in bad ways that if you are able to make it at home, I would probably put it S tier. Just like, but like the restaurant versions of them are just like very bad for you normally. But I agree, it is so varied in Indian food. S tier.
Gotcha.
I mean, I think the S tier is pretty fair. You got America, you got Japan. I put Korea because Korea's got so many great options.
Who makes like when you think of like a really good steakhouse with really good steak? Is that American or are there other?
I think
countries
of American. I feel like it's steak. Americans are definitely steak. No?
That's definitely my favorite type. Like if I could pay a lot of money for something that's really good, steak is like my go-to.
Yeah. Well, who else is in S tier? Mexicans. I think we got to put them with the tacos and everything else that they prepare.
I like Taco Bell.
I'm gonna be honest. Taco Bell for me is a really good litmus test of if somebody has dog shit opinions or not. Because everything at Taco Bell is good. Taco Bell is the only fast food restaurant where I can drive in and be like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I don't know, like 4 and 7. Give me whatever the fuck and I'll eat it." Because everything at Taco Bell is good.
Okay.
Everything at Taco Bell is good.
Let me say this. I'll say two things in your defense.
I don't do chicken. I do beef.
Oh, sure, whatever.
Taco Bell is disgusting. 1, 2. The crunch wraps and the supreme fries are delicious. Okay, so I don't disagree that they taste good, but I just feel like it's just garbage food.
Why? What's bad?
Meat. It's not even meat.
Dude,
but what is that? What the fuck is that
the
mystery
Doritos
brown stuff?
Tacos. Oh my god, those Doritos Locos tacos are so. The Mexican pizzas are so good. Even just like the chips and queso are so good.
Do you like spicy food?
Yeah, obviously.
Dude, the best is like a fucking nice like lamb korma, as spicy as they can fucking make it. You ask them for fucking Indian spicy. That's the
At
best.
where? At Taco Bell?
No. Just like an Indian restaurant.
Oh, there's a dish that I always get called chicken vindaloo. That's like my favorite.
Yeah, or vindaloo or what's really, I feel answer. What's the difference between chicken korma and chicken tikka masala? I feel like I'm afraid to ask. And
Chicken tikka masala is the one that comes out kind of like reddish.
Yeah. And korma is a little bit more yellow.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Indians, they put a lot of coconut milk and everything. It's good.
I don't know if we've argued about this on stream before. We have to leave pretty soon also. This is our last topic, okay?
Yeah.
I don't like it. When I go to a restaurant and I order a dish, don't ever fucking ask me, how spicy would you like it? There should be a way to prepare a dish, and that's it. When people are like, do you want it from like a 1 to a 5? I'm like, I don't know. Just fucking make it how you're supposed to make it. I don't like that shit.
Would you say the same for steaks?
No, I disagree.
What?
Would you say the same for steaks?
For spiciness or for how you prepare it?
For how you prepare it.
Are we going to steakhouse?
We might. Do you want to?
No.
Where we're going is a lot of different types of food. Well, does it?
Okay.
So there's a place if you replace that last part with fish.
Okay, cool. It's fine. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I disagree with that because...
So you'd be like, oh, I want like the level 2. You're the guy that thinks Dark Souls should have...
Bruh. There's certain places where they mean such a crazy amount of spiciness that you wouldn't be able to finish your plate. And so it's very sensible if a bunch of people are going to eat the same spot.
But then you just don't order that type of food.
Well, you should go to that restaurant, period. Or the restaurant
I don't
who
know.
wants to make
is there a
money.
restaurant that only has spicy food? Like even Indian, like chicken tikka masala is never going to be that spicy.
They have super spicy versions if you want them.
Then you shouldn't be ordering chicken tikka masala. I don't know.
Why not? What if I want the flavor, but I want it with extra
It's
peppers?
not the same flavor with extra peppers. You're changing. You're fundamentally altering the composition of the dish at that point.
I disagree. And you call it marsala?
Or Marcel, whatever the fuck it's called.
Marcellus! Tiki Marcellus!
You misspoke.
You want to head up?
You misspoke.
Are you... Yeah, Dan? You want me to move the microphone so people can see the...
What?
I think
what? What? See what?
Somebody we watch the stream and then make an actual tier list with everything I've said. And then see, I think I put too many things in S tier, so I'll fix it later. But I stand by what I said. Brazilian food is mid. British food is trash. So put German down there. And then Indians, Asians, and Mexicans go in S tier.
Mexicans go in S tier? Is this your race tier list? What are we talking about again?
Yeah, absolutely. Asians are way better. So are the fucking Mexicans, and then also Americans for some reason.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Should you do your
You've
outro?
never had good schnitzel? German?
What is schnitzel?
Isn't that like the breaded chicken shit or whatever?
Oh yeah, I don't like that shit.
What?
Yeah. And a lot of German foods involve like weird looking sausages and like poorly prepared vegetables. Like, nah, I'll pass.
Jesus.
I've never heard so many bad food takes on one Destiny stream. We got both you guys working together. Holy shit.
Go post more nudes on fucking...
I will. You know what the only good take you had though is that Brazilian barbecue is fucking amazing.
Thank you.
And
well, no, that was the only bad
take.
take. That was the only bad take I had actually. Fogo de Chao is really amazing. Brazilian barbecue is just like a style of food.
You know, I like to pretend that that's
oh my God,
that's the good shit.
Oh fuck.
That's a very popular.
Oh.
That's a very popular Jewish food right there.
How can you not like schnitzel?
How can you not like schnitzel?
Bro, it just
schnitzel, let me tell you, my grandmother makes the best schnitzel. She's dead now, but still, it was the best.
All right, you gonna order this Uber?
You
No,
driving?
I'm driving.
Hold on to your fucking...
Yeah, let's go, baby.
All right, let's roll out this bitch.
All right, bye guys.
Peace, black, laugh.
All right, listen, guys, it's been fun. I know this has been boring. Tomorrow we'll be back with some Factorio. I know you guys wanted to see me progress a factor today, and we didn't make it too far. We've almost got that orange science done. Tomorrow, definitely have it finished. So
I need into that Discord group right now.
Why? There's
So
only
I can-
9 people.
Huh?
You wouldn't understand. Okay?
I would understand. I saw fucking TC Brady in there, okay? Whatever fucking memes that idiot gets to see, I get to see before him. Okay? That guy is a fucking scouser. Do you know what that is?
Sounds racist. I don't know. What is it?
A little bit, I think.
Let me see here.
Who's streaming on YouTube right now?
Low tier god's got to be on here.
All these videos I haven't watched yet. Fuck.
Do you want us to try and, me and Abba, to try and see how many we can get on this fucking rhythm thing? Maybe we're
I've
better than
already
you.
sucked, so but you can try. Hold
I
on.
got 860.
Did
My
you?
first try.
Low tier god's not even streaming.
And
guys.
he got 868 when he wasn't cheating.
Here, go. Damn.
Okay, where's the keyboard?
Right here. I can't. Don't pull it forward because the cable coming down.
Okay. So, oh god, this is embarrassing.
I don't want to. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck. What do you got? 835?
No.
And you've been trying this how long? Bruh.
It was a bad angle. It was a bad angle. Doesn't count.
And Destiny got 865 and then 855.
You gotta do the. You gotta keep. You gotta keep.
He's cheating.
Be louder.
He's
It
doing
has
a
to be
double tap.
louder.
Stop cheating, bruh. Don't cheat. Because look, he's gonna cheat. Look at his other arm. Look at his other arm. You see his other arm? The way he's doing that?
That is cheating.
That is cheating. You see the way he's cheating?
You're.
Yeah, 869. See when you're not cheating, what happens? See what happens when you're not cheating?
Okay, let's go. Ready?
Here you go with the cheating.
Why?
Stop cheating. Let him do his thing, bro. Wow! 757!
Oh my god! Are you even trying?
Yes, I'm cheating, bro. Under duress.
He has like a fucking little thing
Destiny
there.
says he can handle Mr. Gorlab's pressure, but he can't even handle some people talking to his ear.
757.
I got allegations for you, brother.
How are you gonna play in a live studio audience?
Stop sexting.
Unbelievable. Not even a 900.
Let me do one of these. Go to the door.
Okay, all right. I'll stop.
Not my tempo. Are you rushing or are you dragging? All right. Well, is this how you're gonna be playing with a studio there, waiting for your cue, with your head down, not looking?
Oh my god. No, I'll be playing with a click track on my fucking ear.
Lord,
Okay?
what is this?
Jesus, you guys are fucking my shit up.
No, we're showing you what it means to do things under duress and pressure. Okay.
That left hand thing is cheating though. Whatever that is. He's keeping half time so he can go with the other one. I wasn't doing that.
Okay, so this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good.
Dude, fuck.
No, that was my score.
That's pretty
You
good.
were really trying. And that's
Were
the
you
best did.
dragging or were you rushing?
Not good.
Were you dragging or are you rushing?
I hate you.
Oh, here we go. Little baby Vang about to cry.
Little baby.
Maybe we've broken him.
Remember when he said
This
that in
is
the movie? I thought it was hilarious. All right there.
And now we have to fucking stay here.
Go ahead there, Steven. Are you rushing or are you dragging? So do it on my tempo! My tempo!
Okay, last one, I guess. We're gonna be like, is it you guys?
How are you gonna be able to do this? Imagine there's music playing.
Congratulations, Steven. You finally got it. You finally got it. My tempo.
You're fired.
Okay, last one.
All right, now we're not gonna do anything, and watch, he's still gonna fuck it up.
Let me just do one. I need 900.
Pathetic.
We're gonna be late. Melon, your wife's waiting. Don't make her wait so you can stroke your ego. All right, husband, if you really care, you'll get it right this time.
Okay, that's good.
See? That's how you know he loves her. That's beautiful.
Okay, fuck
That's
you.
beautiful. Look at that.
All right, bye. Bye, chat.